What's up, guys? We have an Ocarina of Time standard EU weekly today. Hopefully I didn't roll anything horrible, but at the same time as the chat, we all know you're hoping for some crazy stuff. I've got Star and Kuiper here for comms, and this is going to be a lot of fun.
I don't agree. I think it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of fun. You don't know that. you have no idea, sir.
Oh no, I definitely don't. I just know I rolled the seed, so it's probably gonna be a nightmare. Or if we want to talk about Kuiper's nightmare, it could be on something on chickens. But that's a different story.
I'm leaving.
Bye, Kuiper.
And we've lost Kuiper. Also,
so we'll see. And
okay,
he's back.
I'm back. I couldn't stay away.
Couldn't stay away.
Yeah, everyone's ready, Arrow, so you can quit out and they can get started.
Oops. I knocked that over.
Hold on.
For once, we might be starting mostly on time for a weekly.
Yeah, it's just about on time.
After I fix what the heck Alex's cropping does.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, we're having some unique differences in the cropping
what
here.
Happened. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's E-Cola is the only one, and yes, that is E-Cola and not Cola. Cola, the German runner, is also in this race. We're making sure to distinguish, otherwise everyone's getting confused.
Mostly me.
E-Cola is E-Cola is the only one of these four runners with a clean, nice, not confusing left-right split. Lights is Tracker's got a slightly wonky layout, and Devin and Alex have their own thing going.
Arrow is the only one not ready.
Okay.
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay. Alright, that's better.
Alright, that looks good. Let's get going.
It's still not perfect, but we're fine.
Yeah, it looks good enough.
Actually, you know what?
Arrow.
And they've been released, so we'll see them soon running.
So
I guess for now, I'm going to hand it off to the comms. Have fun.
Yep, thanks, Arrow.
Thank you, Arrow. So what do you think? I was gonna say, what do you think about this start so far? Just with what we're starting with here.
Fire Medallion is okay. Zelda's Lullaby is really nice. At least that can't be on the Ocarina of Time. Then watch it be Nocturne anyway.
Watch it be Nocturne anyway. We still, there are a bevy of options that can make this absolutely terrible. But we're gonna remain optimistic because Arrow rolled this seed, and Arrow seems like he's a real nice guy.
Can't be any worse than my seeds. Hi! The shot spawns in the graveyard. Sure.
Okay. Well, this will allow us to at least grab a couple things. That is a mirror shield?
I was just gonna say, I think that's a mirror shield in the TARDIS.
That is definitely a mirror shield.
Yep. Also, hey! E-Cola is picking up a chicken, as Light is doing the Composer Grave immediately, unlike Alex and Devin, who did not, interestingly. Huh.
I feel like you should probably do this graveyard Oh, they're all doing chickens!
Yep, Cack is way in the hero, water is wet, and yes, let's do chickens. Cack way in the hero and Cack. Thanks, game!
Right, well, I'm just gonna... How about this? How about while this is going on, I'm just gonna go ahead and type that the mirror shield is in TARDIS, and I'm not gonna pay attention to what's happening. Just not gonna pay attention to what's happening. Just not gonna pay attention to what's happening.
Yeah, Cackley the hero, Alex is heading for adult, Light is picking up Requiem in the Composer Grave.
Pretty good, actually, for the two starting songs, that's actually not bad. Having Requiem is really, really nice early on.
It is.
Just whittling down those potential all dungeon possibilities, which we like to see.
Yep. Alex is actually heading for London Ranch first.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if Light was lined up just quite, close enough to that ledge. That door is surprisingly hard to get through. Like, you would think that a door would just be like, oh, you just walk up and you hit A and open it. No, that door is very, very finicky, especially when you're trying to do this trick.
Oh, for sure.
What? Why did Devin just throw a nut at that chicken? Oh, to get it off the ledge. Oh, that's genius.
Yep, because if you throw a nut at chickens, they start moving on their own, which is very handy.
Oh, that's amazing. I still hate them. I somehow still hate them. There are 3 different runners doing different chicken-related things. Oh, God.
And there's love in the composer grave chest, sure. And Harpies and Helm's chickens. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Alex got over to Lon Lon Ranch very quickly. And so
Alex
far
didn't do anything in CAC, just walked out of graveyard to CAC and went straight to ranch. As chickens is just a heart piece. Rip.
God, now they all should lose. Devin and
what the heck's on the arch?
All disqualified.
Oh, right, just as a hook shot.
Yeah, all right. This is gonna be fun. Here, I'll put that in there. Rang chest. Oops.
And Bolero was on Malin.
Bolero was on Malin. Cool.
And the Sorry Song of the Colossus.
Just like that, we have a lot of songs already. Wow.
Yeah. ZL start with Graveyard Spawn. Very convenient, although surprisingly Light was the only one to get it immediately.
That's true. That is true. I always tend to, especially with these, with these settings, I've always been the type of player that I play really hard to songs. Believe it or not, warping around using the ocarina is much faster than walking. And
of course.
I just feel like, making the play to like, you know what, let me just get a bunch of songs. Let me prioritize getting songs. I feel like is almost always going to pay out. At the very least, you're going to start whittling down. Okay, I know this has to be over here. I know this has to be over there.
Okay, 50 Skulls is dead. OT is Serenade. Skull Mask is the Kokiri Sword, and 40 Skulls is a wallet.
That's a lot of stuff. That's just a lot of that's a lot of things.
Yes, it is.
TOT.
Mask of Truth is not on today. Or at least it should be. If it is, we're yelling at Arrow. But no, I don't think so.
We are re-rolling if that is what happens.
We don't actually need the Kokiri Sword, actually. Couldn't think of it. 30 Skulls. Was that 20 or 30 Skulls?
That was 20. That was a 20.
Excellent.
So far, the only thing we're really up in the air right now is that 30 hint. You're probably not gonna you're not gonna prioritize skulls if the only thing you're gonna need out of it is 10. That might be one of the last things that any of these runners do.
What about the last Freaky Friday, Zaza? What was your idea? Just turned out that rando was rando. We did not see hints. Light going up here as we see just nuts on the child, the shooting gallery, and Alex is going for Valley.
This is what the one thing. So a couple days ago, I was doing a seed, and I didn't have enough money to do Talon's chickens, and I was like, there are 2 pots somewhere here in Lon Lon Ranch that have 10 rupees in it, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, there's a bomb bag.
Oh, neat. Makes that gets us one step where Runo's letter from that hookshot on Rang chest.
Let me just do G Valley crate.
Yep.
The earliest bomb bag that we've seen. So Alex is going to have. I feel like the runner that does get the bomb bag first always has pretty distinct advantage for at least the first 20 to 30 minutes, depending upon how long it takes other runners to find maybe a different bomb bag, maybe some bomb shoes. But bombs are very, very important early on. It just makes your routing. It makes your routing feel a lot smoother just because you're not walking past as many things that you normally would be if you didn't have a bomb bag. So,
yep, and Kagway the hero again in Valley. That is a second copy of the hit to keep in mind. Yep, OT is Serenade, so it cannot be all dungeons for the song, but it could still be all dungeons for items in the Stone Dungeons. Oops, 80 for items are the worst kinds of all dungeons. 1500 HPA is junk.
Trying to keep it alive. Trying to keep the dream alive for an all dungeon seed. Zaza really wants Mask of Truth on.
Oh, those bomb shoes on 50 skulls. Yeah, we're not seeing those. Not with that.
Yeah, that is... You're not going to be seeing that pack of bomb shoes. Hopefully, that's not the 20 pack.
It is. The hint said so.
Oh, did it say it? Oh, I did. I just saw the bomb shoes part. I didn't see the amount. That's kind of unfortunate, actually.
It is. What was on the letter spot for Alex? Because I completely missed what it was. I'm really bad at freestanding items.
No,
I also missed the Colossus Arch earlier for Light for much the same reason. I can't see things.
You know what? Sometimes seeing things is hard, man. Sometimes
it
it's hard.
really is.
What shoe hint did I miss? It was 50, Mr. Nintendo.
Yep.
We have our first crack at fishing. Ooh, the fish. I don't think I've ever seen that on Alex's screen. The fish missed the lure.
What is on the volcano for Light? I couldn't see either.
Oh, come on, Light. Give us a chance, man. Give us a chance. Yep. It's early in the day.
Her piece there for Alex. Devin now going Colossus. Ecola looks to be heading for Valley most likely, so that'll be a bomb bag for him. Let me double check Ecola's pronouns actually, because I have that on file someplace.
Devin is okay. I'm gonna guess that thing on top of the arch is a blue rupee.
I think so.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a blue rupee. Maybe we'll get another crack at it again here.
I think that's a blue rupee. Yeah.
That's a blue rupee for sure.
Colossus Arch is dead. Where is Ecola on this sheet? It's somewhere. Give me a... Ecola is he, him, so I'll update that on this thing.
Ooh, okay. Light almost not making that jump with the chicken. God, I can't remember the last time I've done that. I can't remember the last time I've gotten into that little hole in the wall up there as a child. It almost never happens.
It's a little finicky, yeah. Alright, Alex, checking the scrub by leg is a bloopy. Man on roof time for Light.
It's our first open grotto check. So our runners are... I don't want to say our runners are vastly diverging a lot. This has mainly just been the 4 runners on Restream all kind of going to the same basic places, just in different orders. As we're going to see Ecola going over to get this bomb bag next. So that advantage... Yep. Yeah.
That specific chicken jump is in logic. And the logic, unless you have a specific trick enabled, requires you to have either access to the... It just requires a chicken, because technically you could take the owl... Well, owl can be required in particularly nutty forms of entrance rando, but mostly you just take the chicken over it.
Yep, Bigoron is dead. So, as far as the Omega stupid checks, the only ones we have left are Frogs 2, and I wouldn't say 30 Skulls is terrible. I would say 30 Skulls is pretty bad when 40 and 50 and 20 all have nothing.
Yeah, well, 40 is most likely dead. They are not going for that wall unless they absolutely have to.
40 Skulls for, we'll see something along the lines of like a way of the hero hint pointing towards a wallet, and they'll be like, oh, well, I guess that's what we need. 20 is dead, yes.
Alright. Lido's house in the meantime for Devin. Heart piece and a bloopy. Another heart piece. And some shoes!
There's some bomb shoes. So Devin getting bomb shoes while 2 of our other runners have... So there you go, that advantage that I was talking about that Alex actually had. Now that's I think more bomb shoes actually on the bottle check. I think
so, yeah. Yeah, that's more shoes.
Yeah. Man, so a lot of bomb shoes are just kind of floating around in the overworld right now.
Yep.
be fair, the horseback archery hint is very long. Like, it's got a lot of text in it.
Well,
So
you also know
see,
really quickly, if you just see the number 1500, it tells you immediately, hey, ice arrows! Because it's on the only hint of the number on it.
Right.
And then you can just look at the item and see it's like arrows or whatever the heck it was, and no, it's dead.
Bombs are... It's an interesting thing, which is better, bombs or bomb chews. It's mainly a situation where, like, bomb chews, you can make bomb chews blow up very, very quickly. So, if you had to pick a situation, like, say you're going through Dodongo's Cavern and you want to go through it really fast, you want bomb chews a little bit more, just because you can blow up a lot of the bombable walls a lot faster than if you were waiting for a normal bomb to explode. But it just depends. There's some things, I mean, obviously you can't do bomb chew bowling with bomb chews, as funny as that is. I think we're going to get our first peek at the hints near Deku Tree here on Devin's side. All right, that's our
main
first
way of the hero.
Second Wath. That's our second Wath that isn't Kakariko.
Yep. We haven't seen anything in Kak, by the way. It's most likely the song in the windmill at this point.
Yeah. I mean, what else is left? There's the bombable check, 10 skulls, the song.
Burning Kak song as well, and the windmill item. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and adult Anju.
Oh yeah, Kokiri Forest! Ha! Thanks, game! Thanks, game!
Sometimes the game... I swear to God, dude. Sometimes this thing is sentient. I swear. That hint was somewhere else in the world until they saw Devin clear out Mito's house in the sword chest, and then they're like, oh, by the way, none of that was important. Oh, by the way.
Nope! At least I got shoes out of it, so it wasn't an absolute waste of time.
Right. And you do, as funny as it sounds, you do like to see some health early on. You don't want to be rocking, 4 or 5 hearts when you're going to fight, Iron Knuckles or some of the other bosses late in the game. Especially bosses that can, like, literally one-shot you if you don't have a lot of health. So it's not terrible to see heart pieces early on, but...
It's not the greatest.
No. Just play one-hit KO. Yeah, exactly.
These 4 runners are all pretty good. Alex, Equal, and Devin were in the Challenge Cup. Light was Group X, if I remember correctly, the last Scrubs tournament, so they're all pretty good, so they can run on fairly low health and be alright.
The bomb bag was in the Gerudo Valley crate. Mikey Mike.
Yep. By the way, that source the main way of the hero combined to the wall on 40 skills makes me wonder, unfreezing King's Aura, anyone?
Oh no! Oh no! I forgot. See, my brain will sometimes just like exclude the really crappy things that the seed can do to you. So I wasn't even like, let's not think about the potential for that, because that would be really sad. Like, I would feel really bad for the people in this. Oh, I feel bad for Devin getting knocked off the climbable wall there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Paradox Letter would be hilarious, especially because of the hook shots on range chest.
Oh, God, it is, too! Jeez, man. Oh, God. I will say this, the boomerang would have to be, like,
available,
really accessible at that point. Like,
yes, it would, or the other hook shot, but it would be hilarious. Yeah. It would be absolutely hilarious if that's what this seed is.
Oh, it'll be so sad. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a pretty big convergence point here where all 4 of our runners are going to be in Deku Tree. Ooh,
hey,
nice bow. Nice bow.
Yep. Yeah, because Ganon's Castle is locked behind 4 medallions in these settings, not the 2 medallions of Season 4, so it is an actual thing, as whoop, Slight jumped right past the switch. Yeah, this is an arrow seed.
Yeah, I do want to say, 3 of our runners on Restream here literally holding hands in the same room.
Oh, okay, hi. Okay, that nerfs the Valley play.
Oh, yeah, it really does. That feels bad.
Yeah, because Valley otherwise just had a Bloopy, I think, and the other Cack Way of the Hero, which doesn't do anything, really.
Ice arrows in a foolish location? Impossible. How can Force be foolish when it has the best item in the game? You know what? The memes. I thought you guys were gonna be slacking on the memes. You guys aren't slacking on the memes. I'm proud.
Yeah, chat's being as memey as ever.
Yeah. Ecola, you are opening a lot of chests that you're going to be very upset that you opened here in about a couple minutes here.
Yeah, especially because there were too early. Because Ecola's the ones that has a bomb bag. Yeah, having bomb bag more shoes. Good lord.
God, we are supposed to be blowing stuff up this seed. Like there is no other.
There's no other option. We just got more explosives.
My goodness.
Deku can't be Way of the Hero for the bomb bag. Could be for the Baton.
Yeah, it can't be for the bomb bag, no. Even though it's with these settings, that is technically Sphere Zero?
It is,
That's a Sphere Zero bomb bag, so... 2 Sphere Zero bomb bags, basically? We're gonna say 2 Sphere Zero bomb bags? God, what fresh heaven is this? Yeah,
because they started with consumables. They didn't have to go stick shopping or anything. They just had everything.
Ooh. That was a really cool broken stick glitch setup. I've never seen that from Devin.
Yeah, pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
Ecola seeing that Kokiri Foolish hint again there.
Oh, God.
Great location for it, I swear.
Man, Alex and Devin, mere seconds between each other. Like, this is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and we're getting about 15 seconds of Quad Deku.
I mean, hey, Deku's a cool dungeon. It's fast, it's got a lot of free checks in it. You're inside a big tree.
Yep.
Awesome.
And the last check is just a Heart Beast. Good question. Is it a medallion or a stone? We don't know.
I hope it's a medallion. Come on.
No, it's a sapphire.
No, that's okay. It's fine. You got a bow out of it. I feel like even if you do end up beating Deku Tree and it ends up being a stone, I do feel like it's worth, just going in there for the bow. A Sphere Zero bow, you get a little refill on bombs, or maybe even your first bomb bag if you're Devin. Ooh, Light did not get the quick kill on Goma, but gets a nice backup there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to get a peek into 30. Okay, there's the 30 hint. So 30 is dead. So we know all of the skull hints aside from what is on 10.
Yep. And that could be Way of the Hero.
It very well could be.
So we don't have that many things left in the CAC, to be honest with you.
Arrow, it's funny because I've raced one of my good friends in this a number of times, and a lot of the times that him and I have raced and I've beaten him, it's been because I found out that DC was a stone and didn't do it.
Ha! There's the other Kokiri Foolish in the Lossless Bridge. Gee, thanks. No. Always, items that have been hinted separately cannot be counted as Way of the Hero because there's no point in getting a Jabu full Way of the Hero for that hookshot because, gee, yes, I think that hookshot is probably Way of the Hero. I did not need a separate hint for that. Thanks, game. Hints can't overlap because there's no point in this such. I am not sure why Light is blowing up everything.
I'm not sure either.
Because Light is blowing up everything, and I don't know why. I'm worried a bit about controller issues, actually, potentially, because that's kind of odd.
Ooh, that might be what's happening here.
Because that is not normal. And I don't think it's intentional that he keeps blowing himself up.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on with Light's controller here.
Yeah, because he
keeps pulling out the ocarina.
That one's a death warp from that one makes sense, but generally he's been blowing himself up a bit more than the usual. That one's an intentional death warp to get out of this bridge, Kuiper.
Oh yeah, maybe he is setting up a death warp. Maybe. I never thought
Maybe,
about that.
because I actually forgot that he might be saying death warping, but nope, got some recovery hearts from the scrub and decides that's a bad job.
Oh.
Yeah, bow on hot rod.
It's another bow. Got a heart
It is
piece.
S3. Yeah, it is S3 hints, Zaza, yes.
Mm-hmm.
2 bows, 2 bomb bags, and a whole bunch of shoes. Thanks, game.
We need like we need an overlay to come up on screen. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate all this cool stuff you're giving me.
It is 5 sometimes since in Season 3 hints we have seen 4 of them. We know that Boomerang Chest is a hookshot and that 20 skulls, 1500 horseback archery, and Shoot the Sun are all dead.
Wait, did Alex? Oh, okay. For a split second there, I thought for some reason, I thought we had Saria song, and I was like, why did Alex not? Why did
we
why
do
did
have
they not make
Saria's
Big One?
song?
Oh, we do.
Just not for Alex. Wasteland is foolish, okay?
Ah, yes, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, Wasteland. But yeah, the Saria song was at Colossus, and Alex did not check the composer grave.
Yes. Okay. I'm paying attention.
You're all good. Bloopy on Trent's pot.
Waiting to sell Skull Mask. Ooh, I did not see what that Sacred Forest Meadow hint was.
Shoot the Sun was dead, and Frogs 2 is dead. Okay.
Wow. A lot of really crappy stuff. Potentially not needed this seed.
Yeah, but 40 skulls in that domain wave to hero is making me mildly concerned. It's not likely, but
I mean, there are ways around it. Potentially.
Potentially. Not guaranteed.
Yeah. Not guaranteed.
No.
I am going to run real quick and get some more coffee, and I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good.
Because I feel like I'm going to need it.
Yeah, you might.
Hello, Mr.
Alright, so Kuiper's gone. Let's just chill and watch everyone go through Lost Woods and Sacred Forest Meadow. Nice VXR. I don't think I've actually rolled a Frogs 2 seed anytime recently. I don't remember if I've rolled a Frogs 2 seed ever, to be honest. My seeds suck, just usually they're worse than that. Yes, Adult King Zora skip is allowed. It would be hilarious, so technically, yeah, actually they can definitely avoid it, Paradox Letter if it came to that. Just would be taking a pretty big brain play at that point. We'll see. It would be hilarious if it's Logical Paradox Letter or something too similar, because that would be dumb. Yeah, Kyber picked a good time to go AFK for a minute, since we don't have much to do. Nah, Arrow does roll seeds once in a while, just hasn't been able to restream for a couple of months due to being busy. I also missed that it was Sunsung on Saria earlier, so there's that. But yeah, Arrow doesn't have... I don't know if Arrow has a particular reputation since he hasn't been able to restream in a while. Yeah.
Alright. I am back with my caffeinated bean broth.
Also, a thing I did forget that chat pointed out is they could just do Adult King Zora skip to avoid 40 Skulls King Zora.
Yeah, you could do that.
Would be hilarious though if that's the logic. If Arrow somehow rolls logical 40 Skulls for unfreezing King Zora, that would be amazing.
How long has it been since we've seen a Paradox Letter seed? I feel like it's been a while.
It's not super common, yeah.
It has happened, I think, multiple times, though.
Oh yeah, it has.
Wasteland. Let's see here.
Devin does have Saria's song, so we'll be able to check the rune, yes?
I hope Shimp's here. I hope Shimp is watching. Shimp would be pleased.
Hehe. Wasteland is foolish, yeah, Arrow, if you could update that. We do not have that command here, Zaza. Mr. Nintendo. No, the slashing the wall is a clip, which is not allowed. There is a glitchless jump involving a few backflips and some positioning that you can do to just hop on over the fence.
Yep. It's comparable to the B1 skip that we allow in Deku Tree.
Yeah.
Very, very similar to that. You're just lining up Link and you're using kind of the seams in the ground and that type of thing, and you just jump right up over.
Yep. It was rediscovered a couple months ago by accident, actually. Couple people I know.
A trick in OOT was found by accident. No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just a runner. A couple of friends of mine were just playing a multi-world for random settings, and somehow or another, one person was in adult domain and just accidentally jumped over King Zora, and they're like, "Wait, what the heck?"
Oh my god!
And then spent like a while trying to figure out a setup for it.
You know, Saza, that is the best. OOT is just one big accident. That's cool. I like that. That's a good one. I'm gonna keep that.
You're not wrong either, to be honest.
I'm gonna keep it. I am. I'm gonna roll with that. Alex picking up some beans. How many bean locations have we seen? Oh, we have the one for the mirror shield in TARDIS. So that is probably Alex's thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
Our runners do not know the medallion and dungeon spread yet. So Alex just kind of assuming that you're starting... well, at least the Deku Tree ended up giving you a Azora Sapphire. So a little bit more of a potential... Ha! That hint! Oh, oh, that's so mean! That's so mean!
Lol, thanks, Gabe!
Oh, that's amazing! Holy crap.
These things are...
Here's the thing. You're never going to read that before doing Darunia. Like, you never do Maze first, ever.
Well, no, they'll do. Some of them will do it as adult.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is hilarious.
Hey,
there's Zora Tunic.
Hey,
so cool. Yeah, that wallet can't be for that, at least. Good to know.
That's actually really, really good.
This scene's just being hilarious with hints. Devin checked Darunia like a minute ago, and then checked the Goron City Maze, and found the Darunia hid in the Goron City Maze. Thanks, game. SFM is Way of the Hero. We haven't seen Sunsong Grave yet.
Was that the only? Yeah, we got did see Sunsong Grave, and obviously and then the grotto was nothing. The grotto was a heart piece, I think.
Yeah, so it's either Sunsong Grave, because Frogs is dead, either Sunsong Grave or the adult song. Likely the adult song, but we'll see.
Possibly, I'm just trying to think of what it could be. Possible, I mean, because obviously that we don't know our dungeon spread yet. Possible, maybe like forest access. But then again, we have Saria, so probably not. I'm just trying to think of what song could it be.
Shadow's Way of the Hero. Okay.
Well, okay, maybe it's Nocturne then. Maybe
These
we need
hints are fantastic. Hello.
Oh my god.
We're seeing the Metagoron hint. Yeah,
I'm a fan of this hint.
Yeah. And 40 Skulls is still a wallet, thanks.
Yeah, we already knew
that. Very helpful. Very helpful.
We'll jump here. Again, our runners are... Two of them are... Well, at least, I guess... E-Cola is cleaning up this... Cola's going to get this hint and be like, huh, thank God. I don't have to do that check.
Yep, bottle on top of DC.
Gotta be careful with your health, E-Cola. There you go. Yeah, back up a little bit.
Yep. DC is Way of the Hero. Alright, that's our last hint. Way of the Hero hint. We are missing one sometimes hint, and one foolish, sorry, and that's it.
Oof. That's kind of a little scary thing right there. That skull pops out in a really weird angle, and if you touch that skull shell with one heart, it will kill you.
Yep.
So, gotta be a little careful there.
Yeah,
so we have all of our way of the heroes, huh?
Yep, we do. CAC, Domain, SFM, Shadow, and DC. Dompe digging is game. Why?
Say it with me, chat. Thanks, game.
That is all 3 bomb eggs. Sphere 0.
That's incredible. Like that's something you dream about. Like you're like, man, if only all of my bomb bags could be Sphere 0. Dude, we're Bomberman this seed. Like we'd have all of the explosives.
Good lord, we do it. Sunsong Raven coming for light.
Oh yeah, this is actually really important right here. We'll see if this ends up being what the SFM Way of the Hero was for. If not, it's 100% the adult song. If this is nothing,
it's probably Nocturne. Or the adult song might be Storms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yep, Huge Ruby. Yep, it's the adult song. Oh man, thanks, game. All 3 bomb packs for 0 have gotten it. We know where 4 of the 5 true packs are. Iron Boots. That's Way of the Hero. And that Harpiece is not Way of the Hero.
Alex probably breathing a sigh of relief that okay, maybe I won't have to unthaw King Zora.
Yeah.
How many Skulltulas light is at? 6? Oh, they can get 10 here, actually. I think this has been routed out that light can just get the 10 here and then be done.
Yep, they have a bottle too, so he can just do that.
Wait until water is a stone. We cannot divulge what the medallions and stones are yet, chat. We can't do that.
Nope.
We're not letting you guys know. Me and Star know. We have information you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we've seen all 3 bomb bags, 2 bows, and a heck ton of chews, but not much else, to be honest.
Just blow everything up. Blow up Phantom Ganon. I mean, hey, if you were like, speedrunning this game any percent, that's all you need. Is a couple bombs. You can beat the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we are in a terrifying situation. Yeah. The thing is, those Iron Boots are useless until we get a hook shot, one of which is on the rank chest. So,
yeah, that's a good point. Can't even use it yet.
No, I mean, you can get the Tektite Grotto, but that's really it for now until you find a hookshot.
That's when Tektite Grotto has the other hookshot. Stupid. I'd be very upset about that. Alright, this is we're still looking for that CAC Way of the Hero, and that is not it.
Nope.
Looking like it's probably, maybe 10 skulls. Maybe this is gonna be the Way of the Hero here, unless it's one of the songs.
Yeah, it's either 10 or songs, because we've seen everything else. Adult Archery is an option.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
10 skulls,
the
songs,
two
and
checks
Archery.
we haven't done yet.
Yep.
Yeah. And that is 10 skulls. Yeah. Pretty quick 10 skull check. This will be the only time we go into the Skulltula house, which is pretty nice. 35 minutes in.
Yeah. And heart container. So songs. Or adult archery with 2 of our bows being stupid early. Or adult engine, actually. Fair point. Chat whips.
Yep, 2 regular checks left. Like 2 item checks are left, and 2 songs.
Someone chickened over to Impa. Yeah.
And 35 minutes in, and we are going to get... I will say, this has been a really productive Child 1. Most of the time, I feel like, with the current settings, with a lot of the, random spawns and the new settings that were introduced this season, in the seeds that I have done, I've often felt like when I do start Child, I don't end up doing much, just because I end up not finding a lot of things. There's a lot of, areas that you can't access. But this seed has been very, very good for an early Child start. You got a bunch of bomb bags. You got yourself some good songs. You got a bow. A lot of good stuff. Iron Boots if you go to Zora's Domain.
Mm-hmm.
Which appears to be Way of the Hero. We'll see.
Yeah, Iron's likely the way of the hero. Might still be King Zora.
That would be really funny.
It would. We are,
Ow.
Never mind, I just lost my train of thought.
It's alright, it left the station.
Yeah.
It's gonna get where it needs to go.
Well, well, not what I was going to say, but something I did point out. Not surprising DC is way to here, considering all 3 bomb baggers for 0.
The game's screaming at you, please! Go to Dodongo's cavern! Here's every explosive in the game, just go!
I know. It's great. Also, I remembered what I was thinking. Devin was in the crater a minute ago. The bean check there is a nut.
Don't think I saw anything important in the crater.
It was a nut, yeah, I looked when Devin checked.
It was a nut. Oh man, we could throw an entire bomb bag into King Dodongo's mouth. forget just a bomb. We have so many explosives. Link could just chuck the entire bag into his mouth and just explode the entire cavern.
Yeah. We really could.
One day they're gonna find a way to SRM that. Throw an entire bomb bag.
Lol. Alright, Boulder Destiny for Alex, who I think might be our first runner to finally go adult here. Hover Boots!
Alright, Shadow Way of the Hero. Looking a little bit easier now. That's one of the...
thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's one of the 7,000 things that you need to get into Shadow Temple.
Yep. We are at boots percent, yes.
Yeah, we are. There's the Shadow Temple Way of the Hero for Light. I believe that is Light's first time seeing that. It is.
I believe so. I think the other copy of the DC Way of the Hero was in Boulder of Destiny.
It's really nice that obviously we get to see this. A lot of the runners are, I think 3 of them actually, are using a tracker that allows you to actually write the hints as you see them directly onto the tracker. And it just helps us commentators know, like, did they see that hint? Did they not see that hint? The only one that we don't have that for is Ecola, but we could probably deduce just from what we know Ecola has done to see.
It's pretty much the same as everyone. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as everyone else because they've all done basically the same things. No, they're using a tracker called the Gossip Stones tracker.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice.
Neat and compact, yeah.
Yeah. Really nice. It's customizable. It's pretty cool.
There's the nut upgrade for Alex. Also, shoutouts to the fact that even though all 3 bomb bags were Sphere 0, Bomb Chew Bowling was absolute nothing.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Oh, that's just really funny. Oh, that's not going to blow up the skull. You got to use a... Man, what a shame. We got to use another bomb bag. I only have 35 left.
Right?
You know, someone get on that train of like, man, is there a way we could throw an entire bomb bag into King Dodongo's mouth? I thought about if there has to be a way. With the way this game works, because this game is magnificently coded, there has to be a pixel, right? There has to be a pixel somewhere where... sorry, my phone's going off. There has to be a pixel where if you don't have all of the medallions to spawn the Rainbow Bridge, but you have bow, magic, and light arrows, there has to be a pixel that you could just shoot a light arrow at the top of Ganon's castle and kill him. There has to be a way. I refuse to believe in this game that there's no way to kill Ganon from outside. Also, does Devin have 14 skulls?
You might, I mean...
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Hasn't seen the 40 or 50, hasn't seen the 50 skulls yet, not sure we've seen 40 because those are a Temple of Time, so that makes sense. Especially with Cackway the hero.
Just wrong warp. Yeah, but that's not as cool. You're literally hitting Ganon in the face with an arrow from outside the castle.
Yes, that is correct, Zaza. For all songs except for Song of Storms and Song of Time, I believe. It's kind of stupid. I think that might have been PR'd. But yeah, that is actually a thing. It's dumb, to put it mildly.
Wow, that's yeah. Richard the dog for Alex. I'm just trying to think like where. Okay, so Cole is gonna be picking up Saria song.
It's Ecola and yes.
Ecola, yes. I'm sorry. Iron Boots for Alex. Richard the dog has nothing. A lot of the stuff we've already seen. So.
Yep. Well, it looked like a bloopy earlier on the arch, but Ecola can't see it, so it was probably a bomb rifle or arrows then, because people went there before they got bomb bag removed.
Oh, okay. That also makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of the potential that it could be a refill.
Yeah, because that would be why it looks different for Ecola, because a bloopy is visible at night.
Okay.
Bomb refill or arrows are pretty invisible at night.
Just checking our hints. We have at least seen every hint. Like it's definitely been some of them we haven't seen the duplicate of, like a couple of our Way of the Heroes and Barons we haven't seen the duplicates of, but we know all of the sometimes hints and we know all of the always hints. So it's pretty cool.
We are missing one foolish hint, Kuiper.
That's right, one foolish hint. I'm sorry. I was thinking that it was still 2 and not 3.
Yeah, no worries. Also, finally, adult from Alex at 4315. First adult trip. Woohoo!
There's a lot of stuff that Alex is going to have to go do. There's a couple Way of the Heroes that they need to clean up.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Medallion, Spirit, DC, Jabu, Water, Forest, and... Yeah. Spirit, DC, Jabu, Forest, Water are our medallions today. So, Stone Shadow, Way of the Hero! Woohoo!
I was gonna say, if you guys were putting your money down on Stone Shadow being Way of the Hero, you are correct. There it is. Stone Shadow, it never disappoints.
Nope.
Never disappoints.
Never.
So we're gonna need, I don't know, about 6
Arrow.
or 7 different things.
Yeah, Arrow, you can add Iron Boots to the domain Way of the Hero since Water is a medallion that is confirmed. And Deku was free, so everyone did it. No, sadly, Melky, we already know that OT is Serenade. It could be Oops AD for the song anyway. There's the other Wasteland Foolish at the castle. Buffers for light. Yep, Stone Shadow strikes again! Woohoo! Because of course it does. Hi, Iron Thunder, lol. It's an entertaining scene, I'll say that much.
Getting some more market checks here.
We saw these already. Sadly, despite having all 3 bomb bags stupid early, Bomb Troop Bowling is a load of junk.
We will get to see the Bolero Fire song check. I don't think we've seen so far. I mean, obviously we haven't. This is the first adult dip we've seen. Hey,
and there's Minuet. Nice warp.
That's cool.
The moment when you realize they have 21.5 thousand channel points, I have 301.9 thousand because I've been watching CSR for so long. And
whew.
Song of Storms, Way of the Hero. What a surprise! Thanks, game.
We're still missing Nocturne as well.
Ice Cavern?
Still missing Nocturne as well. Burning Cack? Vanilla?
Yeah, it could be Vanilla. It could be it's quite possibly on Prelude. It's good chance it's Windmill with that Cack Way of the Hero that we haven't seen anything for. We've seen OT. It's Serenade.
Yeah, gonna hard assume that it's probably just chilling in the windmill.
Yeah. I could summon Trez, I just don't feel like summoning him at the moment. I can summon Trez 6 times, actually.
God, that's 6 times you could summon Trez. Oh my goodness.
I have 302,000 points, Kuiper.
I've done it for restream issues. That's fair. That would be the time I would do it.
Yeah, I just ping Trez because I have a restreamer.
Alex, you have a bow. You have bomb shoes and a bow. Just shoot the plant bomb.
Yeah,
it's so hard to do it the other way.
I know, right? I was like, Alex, what are you doing? Just why are you even bothering to bomb Link the Goron?
Nocturne can 100% be on Burning Cack. 100%.
Yeah.
It could be on Burning Cack.
Oh, absolutely. And Link the Goron's just a heart piece.
It's definitely accessible to us. I mean, we already have a Way of the Hero pushing us into DC anyway. DC ends up being the Forest Medallion, and then Jabu actually has what could be our first logical hookshot. So the game's progression could be very, very weighted towards, yeah, just here's the Fire Medallion, go do Dodongos with the 17 bomb bags you found.
and, 30 bomb chews.
Yeah.
No, you need Nocturne to get to Shadow Temple, but Nocturne doesn't, Nocturne doesn't lock Burning Cack. Shadow does not lock Burning Cack. No. Is that Rudo's letter?
Is that? Oh,
That's Rudo's letter. Check tight, Grotto.
Iron Boots. Well, Iron Boots waft for 1, beating water because it's a medallion, and 2, getting your Rudo's letter.
Yep. No Paradox letter, unfortunately. Womp, womp.
Now, what I will say is, if Dodongos has the boomerang, this all of a sudden becomes like, I mean, the Burning Cack check all of a sudden becomes like pretty free, like not too hard to find.
No.
If that is what ends up being inside of DC, obviously. So we don't know that yet.
We'll find out fairly soon.
I'm going to assume it's probably Boomerang. It's either going to be Boomerang or maybe a strength upgrade.
Yeah. Boomerang's going to be the Way of the Hero in Stone Shadow, Keck W. There's hovers for Ecola. Speaking of Stone Shadow.
Stone Shadow.
And a Fire Temple Dip for Light, which does make sense. See if you're hammer locked out. Very good information.
We do know
Shadow
that we. I was gonna say was we do know that we don't have to beat. We're not gonna obtain the OOT song here, but I think the light is. This is still a good play though.
It is. Heart piece. Okay, they're hammerlocked at a fire. That is very good information. Well, Shadow can be completed in logic without strength if there is not a key in the upper crusher room. Adel Archery is junk for Devin. Speaking of that Cack Way of the Hero, it's the songs! It's the songs. Surprise, most likely, unless... Nope, Adel Andrew's also a bloopy. Yeah, songs, Way of the Hero, everyone. Thanks, game. Most likely Nocturne.
That's 2 of our Way of the Heroes that were pointing towards songs.
Yep. I missed that hint there for Alex. Whoops.
Ooh.
What was the DMT hint, chat? Because I missed it.
Another 50.
Oh,
hint.
another 50. Thank you.
Still missing that last Baron. All right, what is this song? There's Nocturne. Okay.
Surprise! Cack Way of the Hero for Nocturne for Way of the Hero Stone Shadow. What was the hint in the Crater Rider for Light? Probably a repeat, but I actually don't know what it missed it as well, because looking in too many directions at once.
Oh, for sure. Way too many.
No, that was the other shadow wave here. Thank you.
More bomb shoots!
Yeah, more shoes!
Blow stuff up.
Okay, that's our last chew pack.
Devin with the mirror shield.
Yeah, more shoes! As if we needed more of them. We don't. We really don't. Yes, Iron Thunder, we can officially call this seed a blast. Water's foolish!
That hurts.
Water is foolish, by the way. That was hit in the crater wall.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's a kind of a nasty spot for that hint to be, so
Yeah.
hopefully there's another little more accessible one out there. Then again, though, with all the explosives we have, I feel like if you're going into the crater as adult, you should be checking that hint.
Yeah. I mean, we have 10 zillion explosives. Graveyard is its own area, Tibbs.
Alright, chat. What is Alex going to find in Dodongo's cavern?
Yeah.
What is Alex going to find? Will it be Boomerang? Will it be Magic? Lights? That would suck.
No,
I
it
don't
can't
think
be the directly
point to
hinted
that,
data
but
here.
it can't point to that, but that would be really funny. Hookshot into Dodongo.
Tunic cannot be weighted to hero. 40 skulls is in logic. There's magic. That's what.
All right.
That's weighted
that
to hero.
was okay. Not what we were really looking for, but we found it.
Yep. But yeah, no. Let's see. What was I thinking? Tunic cannot be weighted here because 40 skulls is in logic for that wallet, since we have Hookshot is available and we have bottles. That's fine. Nope. As light jumps off the platform, oopsies.
That sucks when that happens.
Yeah.
Matt, yay? That's the best interpretation of if I would have found magic there, that's exactly what I would have been like. I'd have been like, yay?
I mean, we all know the
cool?
other magic's in Stone Shadow, because of course it is. It always is there. It's always
yeah, of
there.
course. Oh yeah. It's either in Stone Shadow, or it's a magic lock check in Spirit.
Yep. There's no other answer.
No. Or it's in Ganon's Castle.
Or that, possibly. By the way, I love Light's magic and heart colors. I love that shade of blue. They've got some pretty good cosmetics between them, generally.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
Alex is this nice teal tunic. Light's currently sporting a red Zora tunic, I believe, but was wearing a nice, I forget what his Kukuria tunic is. It's not that. Nico's got vanilla cosmetics, and I love Devin's shade of blue. He always plays with this shade, and it's quite pretty.
It is very pretty.
I think his Goron tunic's
Nice.
pink.
Nice
And he
pastel
does always
blue.
Yeah. And he does always have a silver mirror shield. It looks really nice.
I've always thought it was kind of nice when your mirror shield matches your tunic, as weird as that is. Like when the mirror shield frame matches whatever tunic you're wearing, I'm like, oh, that looks so clean.
It does. It comes up not super rarely if you have vanilla cosmetics and you're wearing the Goron tunic and mirror shield at the same time, because those are pretty much the same shade of red.
Mm-hmm.
So for things like magics, bows, slingshots, and bomb bags, where all copies are functionally the same, as long as you have one, that's all you need. It can only be waived here if it locks all of the other copies. I remember actually once there was a DC wave hero with both fire arrows and Din's fire in there, and since neither locked the other, Din's fire was waved hero because it unlocks more things than fire arrows. This was back in Season 3 days, so Gan's Castle wasn't open until 6 med, so it couldn't have been for Shadow Trial 2 or something stupid like that. Which basically just meant a Shadow's waved hero for all intents and purposes, because fire arrows were equally available.
For the fourth time, not for the fourth time, for the second time this seed, all 4 of our runners holding hands in a dungeon.
Yep, quad DC, actual quad DC, not just the 15 seconds we had of quad Deku earlier.
Yeah, Alex is not going to be out of here until Devin is probably going up the stairs.
Yeah. That's a nice shade. Okay, Devin and Light both have matching magic heart colors. And they're rather pretty shades too.
They do.
It is 4 medallions, Coffee Avenger.
God. At least it's not Forest. We might get that though. There's a chance.
We might. I mean, I think that hookshot's got to be on everyone's mind right now. They've all seen the hint. It was at Colossus. I'm pretty sure everyone's been there at this point. It's kind of hard to miss.
It's also kind of unfortunate that I think all 4 of our runners did Zora's Domain before having the letter, so now you got to go all the way back to the domain, literally just to drop off the letter. Unless you want to go check Boomerang. Chest.
No, they want to check Rang chest. It's the hookshot, Kuiper.
Yeah, but you don't need a hookshot. You don't need it. It's fine. We'll find the other one. It's cool. Wait to get the Boomerang. It's cool.
Child DC can only be required in these settings if for some god-awful reason you have a 40 out of 40 or 40 or 50 out of 50 skull seed that includes the DC stairs skull without a hookshot.
God.
That is the only reason why Child DC can be required, is if you need the stair skull with rank in these settings.
Ooh, stick upgrade! Yeah, worth!
Yeah, DC stairs with Rang is the only way, and it would have to be insanely stupid because your first hookshot's on 50 skulls or something really stupid. Yep. I mean, they can be waived here for others. Child DC can be required for other settings, but in these settings, the only thing that can be is that stair skull. And at that point, you've got ways around it. If you have to somehow logically go Boomerang the stair skull, you've got out of logic skulls to get. Yeah, I mean, at this point, though, we don't have a lot to say. We know we're just kind of plugging through checks. Nothing super interesting going on.
Yeah, that way of the hero in DC, yeah, we need magic, and magic's going to be really nice, obviously because of that shadow way of the hero, but I mean, I think you were really, really hoping to find the Boomerang there.
Yeah, you really want the rank because you have to be thinking about that hookshot, and you would much rather find a Boomerang before you go there. But we don't know if the rank's showing up. Mr. Nintendo, yes, I purposely put the hookshot in 50 skulls, but I didn't mean for that hookshot to be the 50 out of 50. Although, I will say though, CSR grinned.
Shout out to also Alex and Light holding hands in the archery game here.
Well, it was full token sanity, so it wouldn't have been as bad if it weren't for the fact that this rando somehow gave us 50 out of 50 anyway! Also, happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour.
Let's do some shoutouts since we're not seeing anything new right now. To our 4 runners, Alex, Ecola, Light, and Devin. To my co-commentator, Kuiper, and to our 4 trackers. Ksenja, Exedu, Tyler, and Melky, whose name I still can't pronounce. Apologies.
Shout out to the trackers, they're the real heroes.
They really are, keeping track of everything, making sure we know where what the runners have, and clicking on all of those bomb bags.
That's all they have, is the bomb bags.
That's and bomb shoes.
And bomb shoes, and a bow.
They have a load of explosives and a couple of those.
That's literally all they have. It's actually kind of funny.
They have and boots percent, but yeah, that's
boots.
Really
yeah,
it.
They have boots. And a mirror shield.
They really don't have much though. It's kind of hilarious how little they have.
It's getting to be one of those like seeds where you kind of reach this critical mass of like, okay, the second I get a hook shot, I can do so much. Or like once I get a
Yeah.
strength upgrade, I can do so much. You're just kind of waiting for that tipping point of like that one item that you need to find. And then all of a sudden you are just like, everything is open to you and you can really get a lot of progress done, beat a lot of dungeons, get closer and closer to that, you know, the 4 medallion threshold to get inside of Ganon's castle, check a bunch of those things. And then obviously the 6 medallion one to go up and check where your light arrows are, because we do not know that yet.
Nope.
Neither of our runners have found them.
Nope.
Oh, we're getting a triple Dampe race right now.
Yep, saw it earlier from Devin. It was a load of junk.
Getting a couple more repeat checks here. I think Devin's going to be looking at this Deku Scrub Grotto here, which we know is nothing. Actually, I don't think Hyrule Field, outside of the Ruto's letter on Tech Town, I don't think anything
Hovers.
Note was out here. Oh, Hovers. Yeah, Hovers. Hovers were out here.
Yeah, but that was Boulder of Destiny, so the southern Hyrule is completely junk.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Got to stay up towards the northern end of Hyrule Field if you want to find good stuff.
Also, I just realized Adel spawned was Lake Hyliot. That would be how they got here so fast.
Oh. Okay, you know what? Man, that would be really convenient if you had Prelude. That would be really, really nice if you had Prelude. But we don't know where that is.
Nope, it's quite possibly an ice cavern. Someplace they don't really want to go to for a bit. Also, Arrow, we do have a spawns command now. I will update it for you. Our child spawn was Graveyard from CAC. And our adult spawn was Lakeland Field.
One of the better
without
spawns.
Serenade, it's kind of nice. Without Serenade, the adult spawn is kind of nice, but also water's foolish. So.
Blue Rupee there. All right, which of our runners are going to make the play to go back child and get that hook shot? Who's going to be the first one?
Well, Alex is getting their ring right now. Not ring letter right now. I think they should soon because they're running out of things to do, actually, to be honest with you. Like, they don't have that much to do. DC was Way of the Hero, but they only turned up a magic meter, which as of right now does absolutely jack for them. The only magical items they have is, our Nearest Love and Ice Arrows, which are kind of the least useful of the magical items.
How dare you? They're gonna be so mad at you. You can't say that.
Ha. Alright, and letter incoming for light. I think Alex is going child. There's nothing else to do at this point, really, besides go get that hookshot. Like, they want Rang, but also that hookshot's just so big, and there's no reason to put it off anymore at this point. There's nothing else to do.
You open up... on top of that, you're also opening up, obviously, Ice Cavern, all of the checks over there. You have a bottle, you have Iron Boots. You can go check the Fairy Fountain while you're out there. This isn't strictly for the hookshot. The hookshot's the big thing, but like you said, we were kind of running out of stuff to do, so this obviously opens up the potential to go to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, and this is also Song... because Song of Storms is Way of the Hero, and we haven't seen Kokiri Storms, so the Death Mountain Trail Storms was just our last true pack. There's Saga time. So yeah.
Let's see.
So between Burning Cack and Ice Cavern, one is Opponent's Song, the other is Prelude. Not seeing which. Yeah, you do well before Jabu here. Song of Storms is Way of the Hero. There's a decent chance that Boomerang is in the well, and if it is, you just save time by going Jabu after. Also, fair point, Kokiri Storms is not in it, because Kokiri is foolish, and I'm a doof. Yeah, absolutely do well before Jabu. Alex is going too well right now. Looks like Light and Ecola are close behind. Devin's doing a bit more adult cleanup, and then we'll probably head that way soon.
Joke's on you. That's when the well has nothing, and the Song of Storms Way of the Hero was just for Frogs 1.
I mean, then you just go get Frogs 1 on the way to job.
That's what's going to happen. That's my call. Well's going to be empty. We've already seen the one... obviously, the one Song of Storms check in Kokiri Forest is not going to be anything, but... Right, open up the well. We'll say we're going to hit that tipping point where once our runners... I would say, since everybody knows where that hook shot is, I think the next big kind of tipping point is going to be that first strength upgrade. And you're going to see a lot of progress made. You'll probably see our runners... Obviously, you're going to see them beat Forest. You might even see them maybe dip water just to see where that boss key is. Try to get that dungeon set up for when you find that long shot. You could just go right in and beat it.
Mm-hmm. So, it will be hilarious if the hammer turns up in the well.
Oh, God. Yeah, barren water with Wath irons. That's kind of where we're... Well, the irons were also Wath for our Rudo's letter. So,
yep,
double
our first hook
Wath
shot,
irons.
Yeah, because our hookshot is on the boomerang chest. Hinted, don't worry. That's... No, they would have... Because otherwise, yeah, there's a good chance you will have lailed. And there's Dins! Ha! Dins in the well! Thanks, game!
Man, this is just, like, so mean.
Yeah.
It's just so mean. It's unbelievable how mean it is.
Shadow's full clearable. We have Din's, magic, hovers, and a hookshot. Or we will have a hookshot once they get there.
Yeah,
that is shadow clearable.
Have a hookshot in logic. God, that's so unfortunate.
Stone Shadow Rang is entirely possible.
Stone Shadow Hammer.
Oh my god, I will die laughing. Hey, slingshot in the well. That might be a way in Hero. Din's is confirmed though.
Yeah, that could also be it.
You can do Shadow with a hookshot without a hookshot, but I don't know how many of these runners, if any, know it. And you know where your hookshot is. There's no reason to leave this child cycle without your hookshot. If you do, what the heck are you doing?
Just a key in there.
Every single one of our Way of Heroes but Iron so far has pointed to Shadow. Kakin Nocturne. SFM and Storms for that Dins. Obviously, Shadow's Way of the Hero. DC and Magic highlight arrows. Everything's pointing to Shadow Temple. Thanks. I'm pretty sure Alex bombed the skull out of frustration when he got that Dins too, which is sensible.
I will say, that is nice that the light arrows were just in a location that you were going to go to naturally.
Yep. But yeah, slingshot, light arrows, and Din so far in the well. Lol.
My goodness. Really wanted you to blow stuff up, and it really wanted you to go to Shadow Temple.
Oh my god, every single hint's pointing at Shadow Temple.
And it's all gonna be for a hammer.
If it really is a hammer instead of Shadow, I'm gonna die laughing.
It's gonna be for a hammer for the other hook shot.
On hammer chest.
On hammer chest. And then
for foolish water.
For foolish water. You want your boomerang? Too bad!
By the way, there's there's Furores.
Yo, Furores? Steve had Furores. That's awesome.
Yeah. Everything is in the well, apparently. Ooh. Again! Oh, I don't
Alex
think Devin
picked... There we go.
Oh, okay, Devin did pick up letter. I wasn't sure because I couldn't keep track. But yeah, Devin's letter is going to follow the others too well, and then Jabu. Because, I mean, where else are you going?
Coffee Avenger brings up a good point. That's actually very, very convenient, given the fact that we're about to go into Jabu without Boomerang. So that's really nice.
Yeah, Arrow Razor rolled this seed, coming back to restreaming after a couple months off, and has rolled this hilarious mess.
Yeah, so far this seed hasn't been, like, bad. It's just been really funny. Just a lot of the stuff that's happened.
Yeah, I've had a great time commentating this with you.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, I think this is our first time together on comms, actually, so nice.
I have never. It's been a long time since I've actually done a weekly. I've actually. It's my first Sunday where. Well, it's my first Sunday in a while where one, I'm up before 9 a.m. and another one where it's just like, yeah, I had some time. I wanted to do a weekly. I hadn't done one in a while, so it's been fun. This has been a hilarious yet trolly, pretty funny scene. We're gonna get our I think our third quad holding hands moment scene.
Yeah, not for long because Alex is almost done. But yeah, we'll have brief quad well.
Jesus, oh my goodness.
Quad everything. I mean, like Devin's gonna be jumping in as Alex gets the basement chest, pretty much.
And I will say so far, this has really just been okay. We had Dins in here, lights were in here. Ooh, is Alex? Oh yeah, that was the key.
Oh,
there
right.
was a key at the bottom.
No, there's a key in the basement.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the briefest of high fives ever.
And it's over. That was less of a holding hands and more of like a little like fist bump.
Yeah.
Like Alex was tagging Devin in like a wrestling match. Like, all right, you're good. You go in. I got my stuff. You go in. Legitimately high-fiving. Yeah, pretty much. Like on the way out, one back in.
Yep.
Alex now
just for a
100%.
split second, we had quads well.
Alex 100% now going and getting that hook shot. You're going to drop for roars inside of Jabu.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way in hell you... Yeah, there was no way in hell you don't get the hook shot in this trip anyway, but that Furor's win just confirms it.
Ooh, I like Baton pass. That's good. I like that one. It was a Baton pass. That's solid right there.
Yeah, we at least won't see quad job because dipping for rank just doesn't take that long. But
now here's the thing. I'll ask you, Star. So you're gonna get this hook shot.
Yep.
You can. Oh, Alex having a little bit of trouble with that jump. And E. Cola getting eaten by the bloody biscuits. Like.
Yep.
What I was gonna ask you was so. You're getting this hook shot. It's your first hook shot. Do you just go start Forest? I mean, we don't have a strength upgrade. We are basically being pointed strictly to Shadow. Are you going to go to Shadow and the chance that maybe it just gives you a boomerang and now you got to do some back and forth between child and adult? Or do you just go start Forest, drop Furors there as adult, and then maybe do Shadow? I think that's what I would do.
I think I would. I'm not sure. I could see either. As Alex walked past Frog's one.
Oh, they did.
Alex, where are you going? Why did you forget Frog's one?
You know what? Let's just support his decision, and we're not gonna pass judgment on it until we see what happens.
He can't have forgotten he has storms. He just left the well. He can't have forgotten he has storms.
Scorpios, I don't know if it's going to be on the way out because Alex may very well just serenade and then go back adult.
He can't serenade, but he could save quit.
Oh, that's right. He can't save quit. That's what I meant to say. Like, not serenade, but he can save quit for sure. And then, gotta drink the milk.
Yeah. Frog's one is easy to forget. He's really rushing that hook shot, but hopefully that's not anything for Alex, because that's gonna hurt.
Ooh,
Light's doing Child Spirit.
I was gonna say, we need to pay attention to Light here here in Child Spirit and see potentially this could be a necessary dip here in Child side, depending upon what he finds.
Yeah, Wood Circuit was junk.
I personally really like the Child Spirit play. If I have Requiem of Spirit and Spirit Temple is a medallion, I almost always just do Child Spirit.
Oh, for sure, because it's... Why wouldn't you, really?
Yeah.
You're just generally doing cleanup. Frog's one doesn't have to have something, but Song of Storms is Wave the Hero, and Alex just walked right past it.
Also like this play from Alex, checking the Fairy Fountain first.
Yeah. Might as well. Ecola's heading for River now. Devin's got that hand down. And the hint here is the thanks, game! Rank chest hit in fountain, sure, why not?
These hints are hilarious. These hint locations are so good. So good.
Oh
Every single one, it never fails to impress.
Nope. If you weren't sure about that, you're definitely getting that hook shot. Oh my god, lol. Alright, Ecola, please check Frags 1.
Yeah, this could be a big moment here if Ecola does check Frogs 1 and it ends up being something. Alex, who I think up to this point has had, maybe for the last hour or so, has had a nice lead. They just feel like they're clearing a lot of areas before some of our other runners. If this ends up being something, Alex is in big trouble.
Oh god, yeah. Key and Child Spirit, surprise! And nope,
okay.
huge rupee.
Alright, Alex dodges a bullet there.
Yep. Also, please refer to Ecola as Ecola and not Cola, because there is another runner called Cola who is in this race, and we would like to not confuse those two runners.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something I had to get cleared up for me earlier on. But yeah, there is Cola and there's Ecola.
Yep.
But Alex here gonna be doing this, and actually Light making the call to progress Child Spirit. I like this call as well if you get that small key. See if you can get maybe another one, maybe two more. Make this trip really worth it. You have to beat this dungeon anyway.
Yep.
Oh, right there.
There's another key.
Yeah, cool. Two small keys? Two small keys? Nope.
Nope. Paperweight.
God, I remember, the the season 1 days were finding that item right there was its name was probably the most fitting name of any item in the game back in like the 1.0 days, because that meant you had to go all around and check every single hint stone.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. I'm one of those OG 1.0 people that was suffering through. You have to get light. You basically had to get gold gauntlets every seed. Oh man.
Oh yeah, because trials were on.
I do not miss that at all.
Yep. Alright, map chest is the boss key.
It's actually an interesting thing because that kind of forces you into keeping this one small key. So in a weird way, you're kind of like, man, I almost kind of hope that there isn't anything on this iron knuckle, because if it ends up being something, you're like, okay, well, I guess that means, I was supposed to come over here. Spirit Temple key logic, it's a mess.
It is.
That did not light that. I don't believe that torch near the door got lit. Don't believe so. Maybe you can get it with... Oh, wow. Okay, I did not think that actually... The torch near the door got lit on fire.
It can be kind of finicky. I hear a soak shot coming for Alex. Ecola and Devin are also in fountain.
Hey, our hook shot! Woo!
Yay!
An hour and 20 minutes in, we have a hook shot. All right.
Woohoo! Yeah, they tried putting it off, hoping that they would find a rang, but the rang seems to be AWOL, so not much saving that.
Yeah,
are very hinted hook. Yep.
Oh,
and there's a key on Sunblocked.
Okay. All right, Scorpio's little prediction there, like, if this is a key, then there's probably something on the iron knuckle. This would be a really interesting placement here. Again, obviously, you're going to save scum that key.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I think there's only one small key left in Shadow. I mean, in Spirit? One or two? Yeah, there's two left. So very, very low odds that there even is a key on adult side. Probably intending you to come over here and grab a couple keys.
Yep.
Rang on 60. Oh, God. Oh, just a bundle of arrows.
Alright, safe scum makes sense. Alex is heading heading back adult now, I think. And Light's done with Child Spirit.
I think Devin may have forgotten to grab the fish.
Yeah, whoops. It happens.
It happens to the best of us. That's why I love when the game just gives you a fish in a bottle. It's like, I will not let you forget. You better not forget to give a fish to Jabu.
Teehee. Yeah, Alex will be the first of our runners to go back adult with the hookshot. We'll see where he goes.
Alex did drop furores in Jabu, correct? I would imagine so. They're missing some magic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, I'd be very concerned if he didn't drop furores.
I feel like if you're being really aggressive, if you're Alex, I feel like because you have both warp songs. I think what you do here, go to forest first, see how far you can get prior to the push block maze, drop furores, then go to shadow. In the off chance that maybe the Shadow Way of the Hero is your strength upgrade, you can bail and immediately go finish Forest. I think that, if you're being really aggressive, I think that's what you do.
Yeah. It depends too on where the Shadow Way of the Hero is in the dungeon. So, there are only 10, so the only Sculpture rewards that are randomized are 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. 60, 70, 80, and 90 do not give you rewards. In Vanilla and in Grando, getting 100 skulls gives you infinite money. That's about it.
Or if you're a masochist, you can make it so that the 100 skull reward is the Rainbow Bridge, if you really want to do that.
Yep. Or it could be token lax for the boss key.
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of an interesting thing to do if you're new to OOT Rando. It's actually kind of a cool thing that you can do, where setting the Rainbow Bridge requirement to 100 skulls, and then just pulling up a guide and seeing where all the skulls are. It's actually a really good way to just learn the Skulltula locations, so that when you get, your occasional 40 skull seed, 50 skull seed, you know where all the Skulltulas are. I've lost track of the amount of times that people have mentioned to me, like, man, like, every time I get a 40 or 50 skull seed, I quit because I don't know how many of them, like, I don't know where all of them are. I'm like, dude, like, just do a 100 skull seed, pull up a guide, learn where they all are. It's skull routing is actually really fascinating when you really break it down.
Yeah, random settings can have a token bridge or token boss key on lax, and in both cases, that number can be between 1 and 100.
Just do 100.
Token lax.
Yeah.
There's been some really, I don't know if you've seen 100 on RSL, but we've definitely seen high 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Deku Shield, first check of Shadow. Thanks, game.
Alright, guys. What is in Shadow Temple? What is our...
Get some guesses in.
Every single one of our Way of the Heroes has pointed us here.
Oh my god, it's great! Every single one of our Way of the Heroes has at least kind of pointed us here. Well, Iron Boots not technically, but everything else has pointed us here.
Ooh, I love this dead hand strat here from Alex. This is really nice. For strength, God. If it's a strength upgrade, that's so dumb. It's really dumb.
It really is. We'll see. So, first check was a Deku Shield. Second check is a key.
Just a key.
Standard EU just means that we have 2 weeklies every week, one for European-friendly times, one for North American-friendly times. Our NA weekly is Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. They start at 9 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. CET, 2 p.m. British Standard Time. You get the idea. And it is run on our standard rule set, which is the standard part of it, as Alex proceeds to fail the Truth Spinner twice in a row.
Never good RNG. You never turn it the right way.
And Light seeing that rank test outside of Jabu, it's such a funny location for that tent. Thanks, game. Yep, everyone's free to join. We do try to pick a more experienced and also close in skill level runners for restreams, so because it doesn't really. It wouldn't be great if we put one of these guys on restream with somebody who's doing their first ever race. That does not make for an interesting restream at all. If it's a severe skill gap.
I do like. I actually do kind of like the restreams where you do get 4 runners that are relatively new, and you get to talk to them afterwards, and it's cool that sometimes, especially when you're new and you're trying out random for the first time, comparing yourself against a bunch of other players that are new to it and just seeing like just how high the skill ceiling of rando is, it's incredible. The stuff that the guys at the top, the very, very top, are doing is just really, really cool.
Yeah. And we should clarify also that rule set and settings are 2 different things. So the rule set is what you are allowed to do. We run on a by and large glitchless rule set. Our settings is what we tell the randomizer to randomize. Those are not the same thing. We do a fairly standard quote-unquote settings, but those are standard. But weekly settings versus the standard rule set are distinct things. Very common confusion.
Oops. There we go. Still have not seen. How far are we here in Shadow Art? We're getting into the invisible platform room.
So we're almost a third of the way through now. We're about a quarter at the moment, I think. So Child Spirit for Ecola now. Yeah, so as Ozza brings up here, if you want to learn more about OTR, join the volunteer team and just hang out. We've got the OTR Discord link there. Flame storage is allowed. It is one of our 2 allowed glitches, basically. The other is ground jumps. So flame storage and diving, the combo Stratton Source Domain is allowed. Those are like 2 really minor glitches. In particular, ground jumps just bypasses a whole bunch of really obnoxious glitchless jumps, more or less, is why that's allowed.
The way I like to think of it is, if a trick in Ocarina of Time can be explained to you by just showing you what it looks like, it tends to be allowed. Versus like, okay, you need to know frame windows and you need to understand, input delay and things like that. If it's simple as, yeah, you drop a bomb and then you crouch stab and you hit A and you jump high, that type of thing. I think that, again, it's a little more complex than that, but that's the simple way that I like to think of it. But who tracks the trackers?
Well, yes, and you can clip through the Crusher and Shadow, but that's like one thing. I don't really... It's the only clip allowed in the game, in the rule set.
Because it's literally free.
Yeah,
you literally just backflip and you go through it.
There's nothing else to it. Like, you backflip. That's it.
That's it. That's all you do.
And yes, it is also avoiding glitchless jumps for the same logic as...
As a matter of fact, we're about to see it here on Master Alex's stream. Here you and oh, okay, not yet.
No, I'm gonna do the chest here.
Yeah, do the chest first.
You do need to be off-center, but which is not the most intuitive, but it's really not that hard.
There you go. Just backflip. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a... Yeah, there is the water boat chest, which is... Yeah, there's the water boat chest, which is a little gray as to... I'm not sure if it's a clip. It's a little weird. There's some collision funkiness going on. By the way, the only thing we've seen in the shadow so far has been a slingshot.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Okay, the other what was the other slingshot that we found? It was in the well, right?
Yep, and Deku hasn't locked anything. It can't lock anything. So, keep going!
I guess,
keep going.
It can't be that slingshot then, right?
No, it can't. Cannot be the slingshot, so it has to be something else.
Okay. We have not seen Target in the woods, no. The way of the hero here for Shadow can't be
No, we saw
pointing.
it. Nicola saw Target in the woods. It's junk. Also, Shineyard, you are getting that message deleted. Whatever the heck that was, no thank you.
I didn't read it.
Some really random message that
was
no
big deal.
Not particularly, just really, really random. I wasn't timeout worthy per se, but also nothing I really wanted to make so if you're kidding. Just a warning, please don't post that. Whatever that was, no thank you. Also, just the fact it was in all caps, no thanks. All caps is by itself a bit of a
Alex, walk a little farther. Just walk a little bit farther.
There we go.
Gotta walk like a pixel more forward.
Yep. And it's also hit sweating oops using the okay, now you're okay, sheesh. You are actually getting a timeout now. Please. Shut up. You are actually getting a timeout. And well, goodbye.
Anyway, chat, what's your favorite kind of chicken? No! No! Oh man! No! That sucks. God, that sucks. Why, man? Why though? Oh my god! Alright, here's the thing though. You have to keep going now. You can't
absolutely
leave.
do. No, you have to confirm. You have to confirm if it's actually the hammer.
Oh my god! Man.
It cannot be the butter knife. First off, butter knife has been hinted on Skull Mask. Second, it's open Deku.
Oh my god!
Hammer time!
So terrible.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't have said anything because I basically like willed it into existence. I kept saying that, oh, it's gonna be hammer. It's totally gonna be hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stone Shadow strikes again. Oops AD for items, apparently, it seems. I mean, Deku wasn't required, but there's no way you're skipping it to see it anyway, so... Thanks, game.
Thanks, game.
Okay, yep, huge rupee. Not it. Not it.
Yeah, literally anything else would have been better. Literally anything else.
Yep.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
There is, I guess, a certain irony to us getting the hammer just after I kicked someone out of chat.
That's actually very timely. That was great. Also, real quick, another thing I want to point out, right? Because this happens all the time. If Shadow is a stone and Way of the Hero, 99 times out of 100, it will give you the small key and the boss key to skip this back hallway.
And then you just have to go there anyway, because you really want to know.
And then you just gotta go there anyway. But if this dungeon was barren and a stone, you better believe that your boss key is in that back hallway.
Yep.
God. Shadow Temple is just... God. Can we nerf Shadow Temple? Can we do... Like, we gotta find a way to make Shadow Temple not be this trolly. Just incredible.
We're getting Quad Shadow, by the way. Devin should be able to get in before... Yep. Yep, we're getting Quad Shadow.
Oh
quad
my god.
Everything game.
The fourth time we're getting a quad here in this qualifier.
Not Qual Restream.
Qual Restream, that's what I'm saying. Remember Shadow Go mode?
It's not a qualifier.
Why do I keep saying that? Yeah, Restream. Why do I keep saying that? I'm still in tournament mode, man. I'm still in it. I'm still in... this is hilarious.
If it's in the back, I don't know. I think there's only one key up top in Shadow. Up on top of the Crusher room. We can double check from... I think Eucola's next to get there. There will likely be a co-op season 2, but we are going to wait until the multi-world tourney is more or less wrapped, because co-op season 2 would just feel because co-op and multi-world at the same time is not a great idea.
Is Quad Shadow better than Quad Forest? I don't think it's much better.
Yes, there is a multi-world tourney. Did you not know? Huh. Yes, there is, at any rate. Yeah, no worries. But yes, there's a multi-world tourney which is currently having its qualifier going. It's a qualifier async. Alright. Someone in chat mind explaining multi-world, there's a heart piece. There's still not anything besides that hammer in Shadow.
Oh my goodness. It's not bad.
And a claim check. It's not bad.
Are you serious? We're about to be... I would. Can I tell you the truth? I would be half tempted if I was running this seed. So, because obviously I would save quit prior to killing Bongo. And if I kill Bongo and Bongo has nothing, I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna I'll just reset my and be like, no, I'm not picking up that Kokiri Emerald. I refuse.
I mean, honestly, you could just save yourself the time of going through the cutscene, to be fair. We don't need this emerald itself, we just need the reward, and...
Oh my god!
It's actually the hammer?! Yeah, no, they decided that they couldn't wait for 2.0, that was going to take a little too long for the multi-world tourney.
Is it actually going to be the hammer? I can't.
It really is. It really is. I should have gotten a polar prediction going to see if it was actually the hammer, but I think it's too late for that now. Yeah, no, Silver Gauntlet is gonna wait for multi-world to more or less wrap up before we do co-op, especially because we're still in the last couple of rounds of the Challenge Cup, which are gonna take a month or so yet. Because yeah, that slingshot that Ecola just found is not Way of the Hero. Fire is hard hammer locked today. Blake dipped it a while ago. We're not sure if that hammer is strength locked. I don't think it is. We can double check to see what keys were in the crusher room. I know there was at least one up top, but if it is only one, that is not a hammer locked, strength locked hammer. Second bow was Hot Rodder, first bow was Deku Tree.
There's only a noteworthy thing found in Deku Tree as well.
Oh, along with our another bomb bag.
I was leaving out the bomb bag. I was purposely leaving out the bomb bag that we found. There was only one key up top in the crusher room.
Okay.
According to Kinra.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out for sure here.
Yeah. As we're about to also find out if there's anything on Bongo, or if it really is just the hammer.
If it's just the hammer, I'm gonna go need it. I'm gonna need to go get a snack.
And survey says it's just the hammer.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
It's the hammer, everyone. No, this is an arrow razor scene. Alright, fire temple time for Alex. Makes sense.
God. I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be back. I'm sorry, chat. This is all my fault.
Oh my god. Alright, so first gonna check Crater Fairy in case that's what the hammer is Way of the Hero for. Oh, okay, I missed it. There was a bottle in the crusher room. That's also not Way of the Hero. No, this is open Deku Brando. It is not quite Season 4 settings. There's a hammer for Eco, who probably isn't amused. And Rang! Rang on the Trader Fairy! Okay. Okay. That's
Whoa, what just
not even hookshot. Rang is on the Trader Fairy. That's not even hookshot locked.
Oh.
That's not even hookshot locked. That is not hookshot locked. The hammer was the very last check before you got hookshot locked out of Shadow. I mean, you'd be nuts to do Shadow before you got your hookshot, but that is not hookshot locked. That's amazing. You could have technically gotten that hookshot that rang before you got hookshot.
I mean, technically.
Practically, there's no way you do, but that is technically the case.
Yeah, if you make the call to bail out a shadow, you save a lot of time.
Oh, it's a galaxy brain. We don't have an always command, Salza. Big Rod is junk, by the way. We know that claim check is not for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
And
okay,
help us,
so...
our king, get out of here.
And, oh, okay. Devin was not going for the backflip strat, I guess. Oh, just put him over by the door. Okay. I was gonna say, why is it killing him? Hey, look at the hammer. Look at Light's at reaction. Oh, that pause before the shield. Oh, that was so good.
Yep, the oh no moment. I mean, so at least for the moment, raying on Crater Fairy does mean that fire doesn't have to be required,
Oh.
but we know it's going to be anyway. Let me time out Bulbasaur King and then I'll get back to it. I'm going to time out Bulbasaur King for 3 hours.
Oh my god.
3 by 60 is 100.
3 by...
Oh, wait, sorry. No, sorry, 3 by 100... By 3 by 60 by 60. Whoops, sorry. That's because that thing is in seconds.
Man, if that's... oh, wait. I want to see Devin. Look at Devin!
Just staring!
Just staring at it! Oh my god. Oh, that is... Without any sound, you can... It's amazing what you can convey without making any noise in this game.
No.
Just staring at the hammer hovering above your head. Oh my lord. That is so funny.
Yep, alright, I timed out Bulbasaur King for 3 hours. We don't have anything on ALTTP. ALTTP is not going to be on here for at least 3 hours. We got Skyward Sword on here next, so we're fine. Yeah. Bulbasaur King's out. That's for the ALTTP to Majors Glitches tourney that's also going on in ZSR, so we have to time out Bulbasaur King otherwise, because Bulbasaur King will just try to be helpful and failed. There. Hammer, everyone! Hammer! It's not even hookshot locked. Because why would it be? Thanks,
I mean,
game.
on the plus side, they didn't have to go into fire.
Not yet. Not yet. Actually, that's an idea for a prediction. Will we need to go into Fire Temples? Do you want? Should I have a prediction for that? We need to go into Fire, Kuiper?
I mean, I'm down. Sorry, I'm eating my... I went and got a little Debbie snack because I didn't want to get something too complex. And plus, I feel like we're going to possibly be here for a couple more hours.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, prediction is going. Will we need to touch fire? Of course, or nah, it's bait.
To clarify, this is if fire is necessary. If one of our runners goes there and finds nothing... Oh, I'm 100% saying not it's bait. 100%.
Have at it, chat. It could still be Hammerrock. Could technically be for GTG key logic. We don't know. But I'm sure someone's going to end up in fire just because that is a way of the hero hammer. If it gets to the point where they're looking for one item, they will think about that hammer way of the hero. It is confirmed for the ring, but it could be for something else.
Last logical check here for Alex and Forest Temple.
Well,
The last thing we can do here, I think after this, you are going back, adult, and you're just going to go beat Jabu.
I mean, you go back, child.
Actually, might be a really good call because you can, if you beat Jabu, there's, what, a 50-50 chance that you're going to get Eponas out of it? Yeah, 50-50 chance.
Yep. Rang was in Crater Fairy. Zaza. So, the Hammer Way of the Hero is confirmed for the Boomerang. It could still be for Fire, it could be for Hammer Rocks, it could be for GTG Logic. We do not know. Also, good lord, Chad has thrown 185,000 points, and of course I need to touch fire. And another 80-something thousand at okay, 95,000 now at Nat's speed. Jeez, this is a lot of points on this prediction.
I think it's great. I love
this is
seeing
fantastic. This
Ooh,
is absolutely hilarious.
Are we getting a water temple dip here potentially, or are we just setting up?
No, this is Adult Lake. You don't dip foolish water here. Although, actually, Alex doesn't know it's foolish water. He doesn't have that on his tracker.
He does not. Even though it is foolish.
You're right, because it was Crater Wall and Zora's Fountain, so yeah.
Again,
New strengths.
I contend that, like, yeah, you do know it's foolish, but at the same time, it is nice to just go in there, find that boss key, and just know, like, all right, the second I find this long shot, I can go back in, beat Morpha, it'll take me less than 5 minutes. You have to do that anyway. Long shot in fire, that's your prediction, Darklink? That would be really sad. I still think it's just going to be a strength upgrade.
By the way, I just noticed that the last bow was the Forest Island chest.
Oh, E. Cola! Oh no!
Oh, E. Cola, don't die! Don't die, Demongo, please!
Yeah, don't die, Demongo. Take your hover boots off!
Please take your hover boots off!
Take your hover boots off, E. Cola! Take them off! You don't need them, take them off!
Yep. That is our other wallet on adult fishing.
I just want to give a shout out to my friend the Fist in this fight. The Fist is the worst.
Yep. Phew, okay, that's down for E. Cola.
So the hover boots are nice for the very first time you shoot him with the arrow and shooting his hands, because you hover a little bit in the air and you don't get bounced up and down as frequently. But other than that, once you get that first shot off, you should 100% take the hover boots off, because if he does hit you, you fly across the arena.
Oh yeah, look what happened to poor E. Cola.
Was that the winner heart piece? I think we found it. Somebody found it.
I was not looking at that.
Somebody found it.
Yep.
Also, sit down, Toucan Sam.
Hey, Epic, yeah, just don't get hit. Lol.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, right. We're an hour 49 minutes in. We only have 2 medallions.
What is that? Is that an arrow? I literally could not see what that is.
I think that was an arrow, yeah. Yeah, hour 49 in, we have 2 medallions and 2 stones. It's great!
Oh, God. Now, to be fair, they have started Forest. They started Jabu. Water Temple should not take that long. A couple of our runners have done a lot in Spirit Temple. So there's going to be the dungeon dipping here is not going to take too long. But the fact that we had to go all the way through Shadow.
Yep. Alex playing Nocturne, I think this is going back child.
I would imagine, yeah.
There's not a lot else to do right now.
Hey, the boomerang.
Yep. And Devin's about to find out it's definitely that hammer. And then be slightly less annoyed when he finds the boomerang.
E. Cola also not going to fire, so both E. Cola and Alex saying, nope, not going into fire, I'm not doing it yet.
They confirmed the hammer's wave here for Rang, and are going to leave fire behind for now, which makes sense. It's also... yeah. Man, what a seed! Just what a seed!
Again, not bad. We're not saying it's bad. It's just really funny. It's just
Good
really...
Lord, it's hilarious. Long shots on Pierre, Keck W.
All right, now if long shots on Pierre, then it shifts from being funny to being bad. if that ends up being what happens, it 100% takes the heel turn of being a bad seed.
Mm-hmm. And nothing on the maze. We still don't have a strength upgrade. Almost 2 hours in.
That's always the worst, man. Always the worst, especially when you got Forest Medallion, Spirit Medallion. Man, we need 2 of those things, and we don't even have 1 yet. From funny to funnier. I mean, you know, we can agree to disagree. All right, we have, I think all of our runners have now completed Shadow. I think so. Prelude was, what was Prelude? Song of Time? Yeah, Song of Time. GTG is not barren. We do not have logical access to GTG. All of our runners could reverse Wasteland if they wanted to.
They just have other things to do.
Yeah.
And this is an Arrow Razor seed. Arrows rolled something special. Yeah, we have an insane. We have 500,000 points thrown at this prediction.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Hooray.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, this is insane. Normally, predictions that don't involve betting who wins don't get this many points, but we have 500,000 points thrown at this prediction. That's impressive.
Thank you guys so much. I had to spend a bunch to emphasize my point. That's fair.
Fair enough.
So here's what I was saying. You know, yeah, we only had 2 medallions, but this dungeon, you've already done about half of it if you're Alex. So it's not going to take quite as long. It does still feel kind of bad. Like, well, I guess I had to go all the way through Shadow just to guarantee. Oh, what if both hook shots are in here? Oh my god. I mean, realistically, we are still running very low on logical things, right? I mean, logically, we can't get much farther in fire because of that strength upgrade. Our runners are going to get farther, but you're going to be strength locked at one point.
Mm-hmm. Can't get into water. We can't get into... Well, water's foolish. We can't do any more in forest. We are locked out of spirit, obviously. We don't even have 1 strength upgrade, never mind 2. No logical access to GTG.
It's going to be Rush Ice, isn't it?
It really might be, yeah.
It's going to be Rush Ice, and that just hurts. That just hurts my soul.
Yeah. It's that kind of seed. I'm half debating whether or not I should go summon Trez for this hilarity.
It's one of those things where, like, oh, here's you know, Zelda's Lullaby, pretty quick, you know, here's a Rudo's letter that, like, yeah, it's kind of in a crappy spot to get, but yeah, go over there, you gotta beat Jabu anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Always feels bad.
Yeah. And I have more than enough channel points, so to summon Trez. Epona's is available. It is either Burning Cack or Composer Grave, both of which are... Not Composer... Ice Cavern, both of which are available. So GTG is an option once they get there. Might be a bit, though, because you need to beat Jabu or go beat Ice Cavern, so... We'll see. 1500 has been hinted dead, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. For those of you that believe, like, oh man, 30, 40, 50's all dead, you don't gotta do Frogs 2, no OOT, 1500 horseback. A lot of these checks that are deemed, like, you know, some of the more annoying checks in the game, if you're sitting there thinking, like, man, like, if you get all of those hinted dead to you, this seed's gotta be really easy. No. Not at all. The seed, the randomizer can think of very creative ways to make your life very, very hard.
Yeah, but yeah, if TNT, if you want to summon Trez, have at it. I'm not sure if he's available, but if he is, we should have him laugh at this seed, because this is special.
He did message us earlier in the Discord when he saw that I was doing commentary. He was like, oh boy, Kuiper's doing commentary? Oh boy, can't wait. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, they totally didn't do chickens in the first 5 frickin' minutes of the seed.
Not at all.
Just to spite me. What is it with me doing commentary and first of all, they start child, and then the child spawn is always, like, right next to Kakariko. Like, it always happens. Ooh, we got to summon Trez.
Yep, we'll see if he's available. I'm actually not sure. Hopefully he is. I just sent him a ping to go, like, to see if he's available for it.
Where was Rang?
Rang was Crater Fairy.
Yeah, Crater Fairy. You needed a hammer for it.
Yep. Hey, Trez!
What's going on?
You've been summoned.
We had 537,000 points thrown at a prediction of whether or not Fire Temple is required. 4 of our 5 Way of the Heroes pointed to Shadow Temple. The only thing in there was a hammer and Stonefire with Serenade on AD. Rang is on the Creator Fairy.
Arrow, we need to talk. We need to talk.
We have no strength upgrades 2 hours in. All 3 bomb bags were for 0. And Deku was our last stone.
Okay, OoTR was a mistake, apparently. I get it.
And Kuiper and I are having a great time.
I hear you.
Do you want to mention the other thing that happened? Because Trez, I'm sure, is going to get a hoot out of it.
Sure, go ahead, Kuiper.
Oh, do you want to know what 3 of our runners did in the first 30 seconds of this seed?
Seconds, of course.
Oh yeah, I bet. I'm sure. Yep. I'm sure that was totally not planned or anything.
No, of course not.
Also, how you doing, Trez?
I mean, I'm not sure if you heard the last sub goal that we made on ZSR, which is that I have to get somebody to smash a cake off my face into my face.
Oh. Wow.
It's gonna be sold.
Happen. That's gonna happen soon, by the way.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fantastic.
Who's it gonna be?
You wanna do it, Kuiper?
Me?
Yes.
You're gonna? How am I gonna do that?
I don't know.
Are you gonna buy me a plane ticket to fly me out to Germany?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought that was enough incentive for you to buy your own plane ticket.
Listen, all right. First of all, I've never been on a plane. Second of all right, I'm gonna go buy my plane ticket. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back. Hold on. How much are plane tickets to Germany right now? I gotta find it.
Oh boy, you're in for something.
I'm not joking. I'm looking it up. Right. Plane
you're in for something.
Tickets to Trez's house.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think I'm gonna afford that, Trez.
I don't have an airport in my garden, so my address probably doesn't help you that much.
Oh no, I'm just gonna get my own little biplane. I'm just gonna land it in your front yard.
Sure.
That would be a challenge, but go for it.
Yeah, we'll make it work. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for chat.
Chat is suggesting that we get a robot and Kuiper presses the button to smash the Trez's face.
Nah, it's probably gonna be one of the ZSR guys. Maybe Dragonbane, and if COVID ever ends, it might be Void. But we're not sure.
Oh, that would be fun.
By the way, Kuiper, when's Stardew Valley with Void?
Dude, can I tell you, I get asked about that all the time, and every time I get asked about it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go message Void about that, and then I never do. That is gonna be a thing though. At some point, once the two of us, we were originally planning it, and then it seemed like every single day that one of us was available, the other wasn't available. So I gotta hit up Void one day and get that going. I also have to just get Stardew Valley.
There's that too.
I'm gonna buy for it. I'm gonna buy it for you. That's
you. That's awfully nice of you.
That's for sure.
Just so that you're gonna buy me this game so that I can play it on one restream, where I just farm chickens.
Pretty much.
Lol.
I love that. That's awesome.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna head out so everybody can enjoy the restream again. But
all right. Yeah. Thanks, Trez.
Thank you, Trez.
Yep. And with that, happy 2 hours, everyone.
Happy 2 hours, man. 2 hours just flew by.
Oh my god, it's been a great 2 hours. This season's fantastic.
Just flew by, man. Oh, this is great. I haven't been considering taking a nap at any point.
No, I mean, we really haven't needed to. This has been quite the scene.
Lights, what are you throwing a boomerang for?
Unsure.
Yeah. Is he just upset?
I mean, I'd be a bit annoyed at this scene.
Yeah, I would be too. Oh, what song did he get? What song was on Burning Cack? Did he get it yet? I don't think he's gotten it yet.
No, he's still child.
Yeah, he's got to go adult and get it. See what it is.
Oh yeah, he will eventually. Yeah, 2 hours, no strengths. No strengths in sight. We have had.
I wasn't sure if he. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had went adult yet or not because we were talking to Trez.
Yeah, good time, Phil. Have Trez laugh at this scene. Thanks, Arrow. Seriously though, this has been hilarious to commentate. I'm not sure the runners are too happy with it, but we've loved it.
I literally thought at one point Devin was just going to uninstall. Like when he was holding above his head, I was like, he's going to quit. He's going to quit right now. He's going to turn his webcam on and just chuck his computer out the window. Like I thought he was so mad. Oh my god.
Yeah, because he was just staring at that hammer.
Oh, Lights is gonna laugh really hard when he finds this other bomb bag.
Oh yeah, it's great.
God, where is our stuff? We're running out of things. Like we're literally running out of stuff.
Yeah, we really are. GTG or Ice Cavern seem to be the plays right now. Well,
gotta be, yeah.
GTG. Well, depending where opponent's song is, you might need to go to Ice Cavern anyway before you can go GTG, at least logically. And Fire Temple. No, GTG is in logic. Opponent's song is either Ice Cavern or Burning Cack. Both are accessible. It doesn't matter which; it's accessible. GTG is in logic.
Which means if you did want to reverse Wasteland. Technically, while the trick itself is not in logic, going to GTG is in logic. So you could try to maybe skip the whole process of getting Epona song and going there, and you could just reverse Wasteland it, which is probably what I think I imagine like some of our runners in this race are doing, but we don't know that yet for sure.
We have not seen Burning Cack. And hey, Paula, well, we summoned Trez because this scene's amazingly terrible. We have no strength upgrades 2 hours in. All of our Way of the Heroes are pointing to Shadow Temple for a hammer on the last check before the hookshot lock. Boomerang chest was hinted to have a hookshot very early, and Boomerang itself was on the Crater Fairy. Serenade is on OT. Stone Deku had one of our 3 bomb bags and one of our 3 bows. And this scene's kind of dumb. We're also running out of things to do.
Oh my goodness. What is...
We actually hit Trez in just a few minutes ago to share this hilarity.
I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if Lights was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna dive into Zora's domain. Oh wait.
I can't.
I can't do that.
No, but it is gonna set Scarecrow up. Good choice.
I mean, at this point, your decisions are Ice Cavern and Fire Temple.
Ice
Basically.
GTG Fire.
Right, yeah. You could do GTG technically. No strengths, though, for GTG makes it a little more... Hope the runners had nothing planned. I certainly have something planned in the next 4 hours, so...
You were talking about that you had a 4-hour, 45-minute time limit, yes.
I did. I literally did. I have something I need to do at 1:45 Eastern, and I guess that's just gonna have to be the way it is.
Yeah, we actually had a prediction that had 537,000 points put into it as to whether or not Fire Temple would be required.
Is Fire Temple bait?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Probably. I don't know at this point. I just don't know anymore.
Yeah, Paula, 4 of our 5 Way of the Heroes directly pointed at Stone Shadow. Nocturne, Stone Shadow itself, obviously. Song of Storms for Dins, and Magic. No, every runner has the same seed because it doesn't make sense to give one person, I don't know, yesterday's NA Weekly Jet seed that's sub-2'd for first place versus this disaster.
Why didn't I sign up for that one, man? whenever I'm in a position where I have a coin flip decision, man, it always comes up tails when I call ahead. Like, you know what, am I going to do the NA Weekly or the EU Weekly? Yeah, I usually do EU Weeklies. Let's just go with the EU Weekly. And then I pop in the stream yesterday, and it's like an hour and 47 minutes in, and 7 people are done. I'm like, what? What happened?
It's dumb. Yeah, it was a George Jet seed, too, which is pretty rare. Hammer turned up a boomerang on Crater Fairy, Riley. We don't know if fight templates require their 537,000 points going into that.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Alex, what are you going to do? Are you going to go Fire Temple? Are you going to go Ice Cavern? GTG? If it's me, I'm going Ice. That's just my personal preference. Boss key on. Oh, okay. All right, where you going, Alex? Okay, this is a Nocturne. Where are they going? Where is Alex going? Oh, getting Burning Cack first. Okay, yeah, that's the play here. All right. Just make this a 1-for-1. What are you going to get at the end, Ice? This could honestly determine what you do here. Because if this ends up being Prelude, then you know that Ice Cavern has Epona, but it doesn't.
Nope, that's Burning Cack. If it was a Burning Cack, it could be Way of the Hero. Cack was Way of the Hero confirmed for Nocturne, because everything pointed to Stone Shadow for that hammer. Yeah, I think this is GTG for Alex.
Yeah, I think so. Everything out there other than the push block.
Yep.
Oops.
Even if Song of Time.
Yeah, we even have Song of Time. We have Iron Boots. We can do the toilet.
This is absolutely a GTG play. Makes sense.
I'll be interested to see if all of them do it, because we have E. Cola warping here for Burning Cack. We have Light warping for Burning Cack. Are they all going to go GTG? Or is one of them going to go somewhere different? Oh, this is a good thing here, too. The Big Pose. I didn't even think about Big Pose. Light and E. Cola right here, just skipping through the graveyard together. Like, less than 4 seconds apart. And Devin finishing up Jabu. And there's been a lot of hand-holding this seed. It's been nice.
Yeah.
Been nice. Showing the camaraderie that this community has.
Yeah. Alright, Big Pose is a new check. What is this? Junk! Of course.
Just junk. Of course it was bombs, too. Hey, do you need more of these? No, I don't! Give me the bracelet! Please!
Yep, we have more explosives than we could ever want. They've had more explosives than they could ever want for the whole seed, really. All 3 bomb bags are Sphere 0. And two of their bomb shoe packs were also Sphere 0, because why wouldn't it be?
Light is also going GTG, and I think Cola is setting up.
Yeah.
Cola's setting up the Scarecrow song. Gonna check the lake checks, and then we'll see where Cola goes after this.
We are Strength 2 and Long Shot from Go mode. The thing is, we're Strength 2 and Long Shot from Go mode.
Oh god! And all of our Way of the Heroes are mostly accounted for. It's not like, well, I know I have to go here still. No, I've been everywhere.
Yep.
Kakariko's done. Everything's... Oh god, alright, here we go. Hammer Rocks. Hammer Rocks always has something. I believe. Hammer Rocks always has something.
Hey!
It had something!
Oh my god!
Hammer Rocks always pays!
Oh my god! Kick W!
Pays. Unbelievable! Oh, there's Forest. We can go beat Forest.
Oh
And,
my god.
okay, that's doubly important because now we can go into Ganon's. Ganon's is accessible to us now. That's huge.
There's
That
a
is
good
a
chance
big,
that
big deal.
there's a good chance Ganon's castle has something because our magic is Way of the Hero for something, and because double magic was not in Shadow Temple, and that magic has to lock the other one somehow. Yeah, Hammer Way of the Hero, everyone.
Hammer Way of the Hero, and it wasn't even for the dungeon that you find the hammer in. There was two other checks. Now, oh god, I tell you what. If you put your channel points down for Fire Temple being bait, you're feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a... Yeah, who knows? I mean... Yeah, because that magic right here does make me think a little bit, because the second magic has to be magic locked, and there's not that many magic lock checks in the game outside of Shadow Temple. Hammer Rocks with strength 1. And Epona's is probably Way of the Hero for that strength, yes. Because strength 1, 2 hours and 10 minutes in. Thanks, game!
Thanks, game. Alright, what do we got in here in GTG? Unpopular opinion, I feel like if you find another strength upgrade in here, GTG, you hard bail. You leave.
God, yeah.
I don't think you do the push block area. Oh, okay.
Alex doesn't have enough magic to cast Furores. It's just a little too short. Oof. Time to go get... I guess might as well do more checks since you can't set Furores. Feels bad, man.
None of these enemies drop magic, do they?
I don't think so.
I don't think
that
it was
feels really
Alphonse,
bad though, because he's forced to stay here because you don't want to leave GTG behind, and you can't, and you don't want to leave stuff behind here.
All right, we'll see. The torch slugs. The torch slugs can drop magic.
Hi, Goron Tunic.
Hey, we got fashion percent. Fashion
We've
percent.
gotten everything that's not required at this point, I think, besides fire arrows.
Yeah. 2 more of our runners getting their strength upgrades.
Woohoo! We are also going to see quad GTG, quite possibly. Although
triple.
Everyone,
For sure,
but
triple.
Although the other 3 runners do have enough magic for Furores, unlike poor Alex here.
I hope Devin just stares at the strength. Damn it. Okay. Thought Alex was gonna be like, "Are you serious?" What is happening here? Oh, this is the setup for the crate.
Yep. And it's gonna see that. Just gonna see that bomb bag.
Lol. That's a bomb bag.
Yep. That's your last bomb bag.
Ooh, Alex is falling.
Side. Yeah, we're outside GTG, not having much. Already has 3 keys, which is slightly surprising.
Are we gonna see the toilet? Ooh, are we gonna see the toilet? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a tough call, too, especially because you know you're not gonna be getting those 4 checks behind the silver block room. I feel like maybe that pushes... I feel like that would maybe push your willingness to do toilet up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that fire slug 100% dropped a magic. There it is. There we go.
Okay, here, thank you. I mean, at this point, you might as well just clear the place for what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Fire Ring Chest is logically hammerlocked because you're supposed to hammer on the pillars around this room to get a switch for this Ring of Fire. So is that something that they need?
God, this will be so funny.
As Link has a bad time with Link the Goron. And that's a key. Okay.
Potentially important?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where the rest of the keys are. We haven't seen the left side of GTG. Honestly, Alex may leave.
I think so. Okay, yeah, it decides it's enough, which is fair enough, actually. That makes sense. And Nicola is heading out. Devin's already there.
Oh, we have
at least triple forest.
Woo! Triple forest!
Triple forest, everyone.
All right, guys, if you need a bathroom break, if you need to get some water, we're going to be here a while.
Yep.
Paula, time to go back to sleep.
Is this ice cavern for light in the meantime? Has equipped a bottle, at least.
True. Oh, yeah. This is what how many times has it been? Well, I guess all 4 of them aren't there, but there's been at least... How many times that all 4 of them have been in the same location? What, 4 times?
Deku, DC, technically well for like 2 seconds, and Shadow.
Okay.
Also, apparently, what we misidentified the letter spot, I suppose, because there's the last chew pack. It was not on the letter spot.
Oh.
Forest Temple had it instead. Your choose percent.
That trick is really cool.
Yeah.
This ground jump strat here is really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. Have a good night, Mr. Nintendo. Get some rest. For those who are confused as to why Mr. Nintendo is going to bed at this hour, Mr. Nintendo is Australian. It is about 1 in the morning over there, so bedtime. And no lights going to ice. Alright, that is new. It is different checks than Triple Forest, at least.
It is.
I don't know if it'll pay off, but it is different checks, as Alex and Ecola get their chew pack. And there's a key on the boss key chest for Devin.
And just like that, I mean, Devin is, because of that that GTG play not really paying off, Devin, all of a sudden, as far as the restream goes, is in the lead.
Yeah, is ahead in Forest Temple, which is progression. So this is still very much a close race between all 4 runners. Light doing his own thing could pay off. We don't know. And Prelude will save some time since their save warps are not exactly the greatest thing in the world.
Right, yeah. It's honestly nice, like, getting even though you're getting it this late in the seed, it's still gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah. Gonna save some time, because, man, they've been doing a lot of hiking this seed.
Yeah, Link's getting his steps in, for sure. What is that?
I think it's a shield.
It looked like a shield or another slingshot. I couldn't tell.
Chat, we've seen all 3, I've seen 2 slingshots, I was like, I wasn't sure.
Nothing down there at the bottom. I think we've already checked the fountain, so we're going straight into Ice Cavern, so...
Yeah. Okay, chat saying, yeah, it was an iceberg. Yeah, those... Yeah. And yeah, the spawns are kind of terrible. Yeah, Triple Forest and Ice Cavern, everyone. Not the most interesting thing in the world. CSR sleep. I don't think the seed is sub-3ing at the rate we're going.
No, it would take this Forest Temple being absolutely backloaded for
yeah, it would.
yeah. You're gonna need to find silvers and Longshot in here.
Yeah.
Which again, we do have Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon, there is the meme.
Yeah, Longshot on PG.
Yeah, Longshot on PG.
Mm-hmm.
Alex having some tough time here in this ice. This room is like that spike that spins around in the room. I swear to God, sometimes it homes in on you. You could be standing in like 7 different spots, and it somehow finds a way to hit you.
Yeah.
Forest is known for having Longshot or Strength too. Yeah, it happens.
It
quite
does
a bit.
love to have stuff, especially the basement chest tends to have things.
I feel like Forest Temple is rather long and it's rather boring. The trade-off though is it's got such a low item requirement that most of the time when you see it as a medallion, you're not super upset. It's when you see it as a stone when you're like, oh god, like I'm gonna have everything I need for that. Oh, silvers are here!
Of course, of course.
Here! All of a sudden, Forest Temple's the best place ever!
Forest Blue Pose strikes again.
Oh, strength lock strength. You love... Oh, God, you love to see it, man. You love...
Strength locked strength, everyone. Of course it is. Oh my god. What a seed. Just what a seed.
Ooh, a little too quick on the arrow shot there for Devin. Long shot in ice. Yeah, that would be a big equalizer here for Lights, because right now Lights is just simply because of that silver, the silver gauntlet check alone. Lights all of a sudden is easily in 4th place, like by a decent amount. Because Lights has, I don't think Lights has touched Forest Temple yet.
No, I don't think so. All right, so it is a time for a bed. Where in the world is that long shot?
And both of her, wow. Alex and E. Cola, like, mere seconds between each other.
And hey, scale. Thanks, game.
And scale. Nice.
Give me a sec for the bet. Oh, there. Hey, there we go.
Somebody just
Arrow
set it
just
up.
got
There
the
we go.
bet. Yeah, Arrow's set it up. I wasn't sure because he's a main racer, but I do have the thing up.
Star,
I'm betting Hammer Chest because
I was gonna say, Star, don't you think you can sneak that by? Like, you're betting Hammer Chest. Here, you know what I'll do? I'll be nice. I'm gonna bet here we go. I don't think anybody else has said that. I'll bet Twin Rova.
That's a fun one, yeah.
I mean, that's 100% where our runners are going next.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely where they're going next.
I think you go there. Maybe you just do Ganon's Castle after Spirit, just for density.
It's possible.
You don't have to go all the way out to GTG again. I mean, they did drop Furores there. I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, we have to also think about, I don't know. Yeah, just a few options here at this point. So, that's open, and Arrow will close it when he sees fit.
Ooh, I like the water trial bet from Phantom. That's an interesting one. That would be pretty
it
cool.
could be there.
And so far, Lights has not seen anything here in Ice Cavern.
Yeah, nothing at all.
God, how many people out there are still holding out hope for the King's Aura?
No, I'd laugh if it was there.
Double Wath domain.
Oh my god, that would be
One
amazing.
of them for long shot. But then again, at the same time, like, okay, cool, I have long shot. Water's barren.
Right?
So when are you realistically gonna go do that if you're Lights, if that's what you end up finding?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could use that to go over to GTG though. Like, it's a little bit of a faster way. I guess not a faster way, but your spawn is right there at outside of Lake Hylia, so.
Mm-hmm. Not too bad to get there. That is about the one good thing about that spawn is you can get to GTG fairly quickly. The spawn's otherwise pretty terrible.
Yeah. In a strange way, I almost kind of prefer getting across the bridge with long shot rather than Epona, because Epona tends to get stuck on the bridge and you have to like reorient the horse 6 or 7 times to get it across.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lightsword did. I'm pretty sure Lightsword finished. Yeah, he has the. Oh, maybe he didn't. Did Lightsword not finish Shadow Temple, or did he just not mark it?
I don't actually remember. And Ice was junk. Ice was absolute hot junk.
Oh man. Well, here's the 2 pluses here. Is Lights is going to Lights is going to check King's Aura, and also now he does have Prelude, so he is going to make up a lot of time simply on overworld movement by just having Prelude. So he might not make up all of the time that he spent out here, but it's going to be at least a little bit of a win for him.
Yeah, we'll save at least a little time over having to go for a hike.
Yeah,
He doesn't have the emerald.
Forest.
Okay. I mean, you might have just save quit before picking up the emerald because you didn't need it. Saves the cutscene.
That's what I was thinking. If you're doing this and you know that Serenade is on OT, I feel like you don't even waste the time picking up the emerald.
No, you don't. Especially because the save warp is just like you really don't need Serenade.
Right.
And we have no idea what the boss key is, as King's Aura is just a heart piece. Light is mad.
Oh, Phantom Ganon just doing his best Andre Agassi impression here with the tennis.
Yeah. Yeah, poor Light. Unfortunately, it could have paid out really big if that was anything, but unfortunately it was a load of junk.
But here's what I mean. I mean, just like that, okay, now Light is in the Temple of Time now. Like, all that time he would have had to spend walking back across Hyrule Field, maybe that's, I don't know, like a minute or something like that. Maybe like 45 seconds to a minute that he saves just from having Prelude. So it's going to save a little bit of time here and there. It's going to make it a little closer, but...
Where's he going, actually?
Ooh, this is a good question. I don't know. I don't know where he's going.
That's what I'm confused too. Where is he going? Yeah.
Maybe... Yeah, he's going through the Lost Woods. Gonna check Slingshot and all that good stuff.
But why check the Slingshot? I mean, it was a Slingshot in Shadow, but it's not for that. It's not Way of the Hero.
Oh, I did not know there was magic in that pot. That's cool.
Ah, yes, there is.
It's a big old bag of magic. Does anybody else feel comfortable that magic is just in a bag, like in a sack? It's a little weird.
Alright, Phantom getting down for Alex and Ecola. Time for a triple spirit. Yawn!
How many? God, we've had 4 quadras. I think this is like the 3rd triple.
Yeah, we had I think we had triple Jabu, I think, as well. Triple forest, triple forest, triple spirit.
Yeah. I mean, this season's just been, it's been very bottlenecky.
It's been very linear too.
Right, yeah. Here's your item, go here next. Here's this next item, go there next.
Yep. It's hilarious.
Here's every bomb bag, blow everything up.
Yeah, DC's Way of the Hero, hi Magic. Did he mention Shadow's Way of the Hero?
No, did we mention that Shadow was Way of the Hero? Did we mention? That's what the hints were doing this seed. Like every single time you read a hint, they were like, "Go to Shadow." Oh, I really hope that Fire Temple has nothing, and just like all of the other random hammer checks end up having like your progression.
Well, I mean, you've already seen Boomerang in Strength 1.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Go to Shadow. Yeah, really, you want this hammer. Yeah, Light is super frustrated.
I can imagine.
Light is doing chickens.
Thinking about that Cack Way of the Hero, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's ridiculously obvious that Din's is Way of the Hero for Shadow. Like, that's what Hammer's Way of the Hero for, but I guess I think he feels behind and is trying to do some more unusual checks to try and catch up. Unfortunately, we saw chickens ages ago. This is a heart piece, I believe, or something.
I think the situation here is you never want to metagame too much when you're racing other people in OT, but I feel like if there was something like if there was another hook shot on chickens, a lot more people would be done by now. I feel like this is just a play to like, maybe there's a strength upgrade here, and there's something in forest. I think that's what Light is thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if this was just flat out a hook shot, like there'd be people done by now.
I think there would. Yeah, it's not been that terrible a seed.
It's been close. It's been real close. I can't wait to do... I have a race later today, and I just can't wait for, like, the logic of this seed to bleed into my brain and be like, oh yeah, that's where that was, and it totally not be where it is.
Mm-hmm.
I love when that happens.
I missed what Compass Chest was, if chat could help. I'm trying to keep track of keys.
I don't believe Devin has not found any keys yet. They they used the one. They started with 2, and they've used 1 so far. So there have been no keys yet.
Okay, good. Okay, just checking. So, so there is likely a key. So there is most likely a key here. And I'm correct. The 8.
All right. I believe that's every key, right?
We are short 1. It is likely the invisible chest or mirror shield chest.
Yeah. But where is Greg? Where? That's an important part of this. Where is Greg?
But no, I'm just curious by keeping track of keys. We don't really need to keep track of key logic today. It's not that kind of seed, but just curious. I think it could easily go either way, Arrow. I mean, we have 537,000 points on it after all, as Light is not just finding the herpes and chickens. Yeah, what's worth? Fire being required for long shot, making it basically AD for items, or not in fire, just making it good bait. Good, I don't know. I think it would be hilarious either way for restream if we just get baited for Fire Temple. And there's a heart piece for Devin, so yeah, invisible chest has the last key. Or either invisible or statue, or his right hand. Not right, left hand. Mirror shield chest. Brain.
It's hard after a while, you know, your brain starts to turn to soup.
Hey! Double magic! Yep, key on sunblock, that's magic lock.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yep, that explains Magic Wave here. There was a key on Sunblock room. That is a magic locked magic. I was wondering where that was because the second magic had to be magic locked for the first one to be Wave Hero. That is magic locked because of Spirit Key logic, since there was a key on the Sunblock chest.
If you are unfamiliar with Spirit Temple key logic, there's a doc that you can read, and after you read it, you still will not understand.
It's also just the fact that Shadow locked the Rang, which locked Bipona's, which locked Strength 1, which locked Strength 2! As you see the gold scale on the Colossus hand, right, left hand.
Hooray! We have a gold scale. So, after this, if it's me, I'm just going to Ganon's. I'm just gonna try for Ganon's, I think, after this.
Yeah, also Fire Temple. Light feeling super behind you to that ice cavern, making a gamble. Let's see if this is anything.
Alright, well, okay, so if Light goes all the way through and does not find the long shot, that means that Fire Temple was in fact bait.
Yep. If he finds Strength 3 or something, we'll need to wait to see.
Right.
If his Strength 3 is on Hammer Chest and locks the long shot, I'll laugh.
Oh, he would.
And thank you for closing the vet.
God. Light would still have to go all the way across the bridge.
Yep. Yep, makes
sucks.
sense, Arrow, thank you. Alright, Spirit Posky chest is junk. There's a key for Light. This seed's amazing. We have so far only still had the one forfeit, and that was due to IRL issues, so... Half surprised we haven't seen another forfeit, actually. There's another Kate.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting that that not many people have Ooh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Light did not finish Shadow. He's gonna go back. Okay.
Deciding that to leave Fire behind, which, honestly, fair play. Just do the first couple checks, but... Unfortunately, yeah, he wants to know, is that Hammer Way of the Hero? Unfortunately for him, it's the Hammer Way of the Hero. There's no saving you from this hammer today. There really isn't.
I feel like the more this goes on, Light's just getting, like, more and more frustrated. I mean, like, God, like...
I would be frustrated. Shadow. It feels so bad for Light, too, because he hasn't been playing badly, it's just the seed's been terrible. Like... His plays made sense, they just haven't paid out. I know Light tends to be more of an aggressive player, and he definitely has been playing aggressively. It just hasn't worked out, unfortunately, and that's Rando for you.
That's the thing, is when Light doesn't find anything else here, he is 100% going to go over and cross the bridge and go to Valley. Like, that's going to be what he does.
Yeah.
Because then you have to start trying to piece together.
Mm-hmm. So for the Silver Gauntlets, channel point reward for rolling a seed is specifically me. For Zelda speedruns, you can request any restreamer roll you a seed. Well, Trez is extra, but the rest of us can roll you a seed for 10,000 points. I'm sure a lot of you blew all your points on the whether or not fire is required bet, but we'll see.
Everybody's sacrificing to RNG.
Indeed.
All right, Twin Rova. This was my bet for long shot right here.
Is this it?
Come on, ladies. Cooperate with us. There we go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If anybody is wondering, this is 100% RNG. You cannot control what direction they fly in or which one shoots at you and which one doesn't. So you are at the whim of these two elemental witches.
As GG's Cariosa finishing first, 236.56. Back-to-back weekly wins. GG's.
That's awesome. Good job, Cariosa.
Yeah, well
Zelda
done.
3, very well done. Kind of starts to make you believe that this long shot might be along this just general path of logic that they're going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, Cariosa's a very strong player, was 3rd place in Season 3, and tends to be a bit of an aggressive player as well, so maybe made some unusual plays and taid out. We don't know what Cariosa did. We don't want to know what Cariosa did either, by the way. We don't want to know where that long shot is until we see it on restream, so please don't spoil in case ever anyone saw where it was on Cariosa's stream, or anyone else's, actually.
Please, please, please do not say what Cariosa did.
Yeah.
We will find it out.
Yeah, it really ruins the fun if you find out where it is beforehand.
We got dueling Twin Rova RNG here for Alex and Ecola.
They've been in sync for much of the seed, actually.
The two of them, yeah, especially the two of them. Really good one cycle here from Devin.
Yep.
Easy peasy. When you get that first initial crouch stab before Twin Rova even hits the ground, the rest of them are pretty easy.
Yeah. Longshot is somewhere in the game. Yes. Thanks. Very helpful. Yeah, the thing is, Cariosa does tend to be a very aggressive player, so he could have made that random play like deep dive fire temple and found it.
Lens of truth. Huh? Lens of truth. All right, lens of truth.
Lens on Twin Rova, catch W. Could be the lens minigame.
Ooh, Ecola just a little bit too slow on that last crouch stab. Ecola would be done by now, it's true.
We're speaking, by the way, specifically of Cola, not Ecola, who is known for doing the lens minigame blind for the fun of it. If it was CMG and Cariosa got to 1 in 32ing it, that would have been quite impressive, yeah.
That was easily my favorite moment of Season 4, being on comms for... It was Beryl and... I can't remember who Beryl was racing, but Beryl got the 1 in 32 during the race, and it was a hinted bomb bag. And it was just so good.
That is hilarious. I don't think I was actually watching that one, but there's the lens for Alex. Blade has found out that, yep, Hammer is Way of the Hero. What a surprise.
Yeah, it was Beryl versus Saria's object. I think that's who it was. Did Anju have anything to... Of course she didn't. She never does.
Nope.
Never. Wasting time. Always a waste of time. Amazing. In Before Fire has both the last strength and long shot.
Oh my god, I'd die laughing if Strength 3 does turn up in mid-fire, do you keep going?
Well, here's the thing. If you're light, no. Because if you're light and you fight, because that would be his first strength. So I think if Light finds a strength upgrade, he's going to bail and go to Forest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If Light gets it, he's out of here. But
yeah.
If the others go full fire and find a strength upgrade, do you keep going? I might, honestly. It's hard to tell at that point. Depends on where they find it, too. Because Light Trial is much denser, but Light Trial just Garen's Castle in general, but yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what Ecola's Furor's Wind location was, but it was here in GTG, so.
Yep. I don't think Devin actually ever got to GTG, just did Valley and left for Forest, but...
I think so. I think that's right.
Yeah, so Devin will need to hike back over, which feels bad.
This is Alex, making the play. Try to get that Water Temple boss key. You have to do this anyway. Yes, this temple is barren, but I mean, like I said, once you find that boss key, you're good. You can leave, and hopefully you can find it without having to move this water level. So you could just pop in, shoot across, see where this button. Ah!
There it is! Fortress Roof! Oh my god! Whoa!
Fire Temple was bait! Fire Temple was bait! Pay it out!
Oh my god. Fortress Roof! Oh my god. Lol. Alright, who wins? The bet.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. It is what it is where it is. It's the only valid bet on the regular bets, and GTG like room is technically the closest out of the premium bets, so that even that's pushing it. Because no one bet Fortress Roof, because no one was thinking about Fortress Roof.
I know, yeah.
No one was thinking about Fortress Roof of all places, because no one checked it. They did GTG lobby and left. Oh my god, lol. Okay, I can see how Cariosa won with that time easily, because
Ecola, you don't...
You said Forest here.
Oh, you said Forest. I was like, you don't have your boss key, what are you doing?
Yeah,
it's 100% on Dark Link. It's 100% on Dark Link, for sure. 100%.
People did GTG, they just didn't do the rooftop chest.
Why, though?
I don't honestly know. It's something to consider, because...
That's so bizarre.
They didn't do HBA either. I'm not entirely sure why, but no one did that check.
Yeah. Oh, Light, here we go. Light's gonna find it, and there it is! Oh,
yep, no. Just staring at that strength upgrade.
Staring at the strength upgrade, oh no!
Oh no, poor Light. This has just been a really bad day for poor Light. Forest Trial had fire arrows, by the way.
Oh, nice. Fantastic.
Yeah, fire was junk, by the way.
Big junk, yeah. Big junk.
Light's not happy. And I can't blame him. It's just not been a great day.
Been having Kuiper luck? Maybe.
Alright, prediction! Let's give a whole heck of a lot of points to everyone who said that Fire Temple was bait.
That's me. I did it. I believed it was bait.
Yep, 286,000 points were thrown at that, so all of that and then some are going to everyone who bet that. Poor Light, yeah, just... Yeah, no, unfortunate, really. Yep, Fortress Roof was the long shot. Yeah, there were people threw a ton of bets at that. prediction. It was actually kind of surprising. I was like, wow, that's a lot. But yeah, Light has decided to call it quits, and I can't blame him with how that went. It was just sad.
I think it was just a lot of the dipping into random places
that didn't pay out.
Yeah. Whenever that's the call you make, where you're dipping into a lot of different places at a lot of different times, and you're kind of not finishing a lot of things, when you ultimately do find that item, and it's, we're 15 minutes away from it being the 3-hour mark, it is kind of one of those feelings where you're like, God, like, I wasted a lot of time dipping into a lot of places that I couldn't finish. But GG's Light. It was a good race. There were some really rough locations here.
Yeah, and he's too salty to interview, which is fair enough. I wished him a good evening.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's no shame, especially after a seed like this, there's no shame in saying, like, yeah, I think I'm just going to call it for the day.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to log off. I'm going to close my emulator.
Yeah, let's... Alright, let's... Arrow, please pause. Play the stream. There's Strength 3 Spiritual!
Oh, wow. Okay, well, Devin's not leaving. So,
no, you don't leave.
Yeah, Devin is going to be here for a while.
Yeah, Alex is looking... Never saw the water full of shit, so it's full clearing water. Mind you, the boss keys some are really stupid anyway.
Yeah.
He's just chucking bombs. He had a zillion of them, so he might as well just blow off some steam.
We have not found that pesky boss key yet. Is it vanilla? That would be funny.
It might be.
It's funny. Oh, God, speaking it into existence. Like I have been all seed.
Yep, Yikola is the only one in go mode. Devin's full clearing a not helpful Ganon's castle. Poor Light has just called it quits. We don't usually like forfeits on restream, but it's with how this went, that's entirely understandable for poor.
I don't have the spoiler log. There's no spoiler log. I don't have one. I swear, this is not the first time that this has happened. I do it like all the time. I swear. Oh my goodness.
What a scene. Yeah, no, neither of us have the spoiler log. We're just having a great time with this disaster. Good lord. It's been hilarious. Yikola will sub 3 this, actually.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Just gonna be pretty nice for them, because, man, it's been a seed.
Trust me. If I was looking at spoiler logs during races, like the race I have coming up later today, I will finish. Trust me. There ain't no way that I'm gonna be finishing fast enough to know that I have the spoiler log active. Before I gen it so he knows it all. Yeah. Me and Arrow hit me up earlier. We were talking about Super Mario RP or Super Mario Odyssey bingo, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to have the spoiler log for the seed?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
We have called a surprising amount of stuff this race, which is kind of hilarious.
We have, yeah.
But man, this has been great. I think this is our first time together on comms, and man, it's been a laugh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's been... I will say, I'm glad that the seed remained funny. Like, there wasn't... Yeah. It didn't get to the point where, like, okay, this is, like, really bad. Like, this is just a lot of sphere nonsense and going back and forth to places. Like, it remained pretty funny, like, what was happening. So...
Oh yeah, I strongly suspect that Kuriosa probably just stuck around to do the rooftop chest, and that's what got him that win so quickly.
That's what's unbelievable to me, that none of our 4 runners here
actually
on the restream
did it.
None of them did it. They I think all of them at least went to GTG at one point. I think outside of Light. Light didn't go. Midori finishing in 2nd place. GG.
GG's. I was just gonna say, Ikola has a good chance at top 3 here, but we'll see if he gets sniped, because I think it's getting to the point where people are going to finish.
For sure.
We'll see if Ikola gets top 3. Top 5, I think, has good chances of getting at least. Still has the hike though, because no prelude. That's a nice cavern.
Actually, how many? I don't have the race channel up. How many people were in the race today?
It was a small race. We had a bit of issue finding runners for this restream, actually. There were only 28 people who entered.
Oh, speaking of Cola!
Hey, Cola!
Yes.
Finishing here. 250.44. Not E-Cola, Cola.
Cola E. Cola sniped by Cola.
Yep.
E. Cola's got to do the entire tower, so we got about another, I don't know, like 4.5, 5 minutes left?
5 to 6, yeah, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, see how fast he goes.
He also has to still get the boss key, so it's like 7 minutes.
I am not ashamed to admit, I have forgotten to do this a number of times.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to go grab this boss key.
Everyone forgets at times. Yeah,
especially if you don't have Prelude, you usually forget.
Yeah. Man. Is E-Cola the Apple version of Cola? Lol.
Oh,
E-Cola's the French Cola, apparently. Cola, who recently finished, is German. E-Cola is French.
That Ricola comment hurt my soul. There's cherry cola and apple cola. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, on the plus side, Devin is very likely to find this long shot pretty soon.
Yeah, is currently reverse wastelanding. And then we'll hopefully does Fortress Roof before GTG, so we'll see.
Wait. Wait a minute. Are they?
Oh, wait, no, Wasteland is foolish, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the Wasteland was hinted. How do you... Can I just say, I know that it's kind of one of the crappier areas in the game. I hate seeing Wasteland foolish.
It's one check in these settings. It really does suck.
I hate it so bad. It's up there with like outside. I guess here's the thing. Outside Ganon's castle, like, yeah, you need 3 strength upgrades to get it. When it comes to the Wasteland, you need magic anyway. Like, the only, like, I guess differing factors are, okay, you're gonna need magic. If it ends up having dins, all that means is, okay, you need a bow. Well, you need one of those anyway. And then you just need to find fire arrows. And then most of the time in Siege, you end up finding dins, and it's just like, yeah, you just get it as you cross, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, outside Ganon's castle foolish is silly.
Yep.
E-Cola fighting, I call these Iron Knuckle salt and pepper. Oh, okay, little scary. Little scary. I think they're both at 1 hit left. I think this should be fine. Oh, okay, that one was at 2 more. Oh boy, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. A little scary.
Alright. Does Devin check the fortress roof? Because Alex is currently in GTG. Nope.
Why are they not checking the fortress?
Okay, phew.
I was gonna say, why are they not
Devin's
checking it?
Thank God, Devin's doing fortress roof. Thank you, Devin.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Devin doing fortress roof first will save time over Alex by not full clearing GTG. Thanks.
Yeah, Alex is definitely gonna be behind. Alex, did Alex find the boss key? I don't know if they did.
I don't think so.
I think they left the boss key chest, and Devin found the long shot.
Yeah,
Epona's hard required.
Yeah, salut, Light. Bien joué. Désolé.
Hello, Light. GG, man. This was rough. This was a very tough.
I basically said the same thing in French in case anyone was curious. Yeah, désolé. Rando, gonna rando.
Alright, how is Cola's Ganondorf fight? Will they get the 1 cycle? It looks like they're going to. Oh, I think like 2 stabs too short? Can we talk about the fact that this strength is logically required and I was looking for it for a while?
Yeah, I mean, you were basically hardcore to get that strength. Well, technically, you could get 4 medallions for the Spirit Trial strength, because you could get Longshot and go beat Water for your 4th medallion, but who does that?
Oh, absolutely nobody ever. No one should ever do that. Oh, Cola.
No.
Oh, Cola having a really tough Ganondorf fight, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, Light, that hammer wasn't even hookshot locked. You didn't need a key. You didn't need the strength upgrade either for it. It was just available.
Yeah, we pieced it together with the key locations in Shadow Temple that you could have just walked right in once you had the ability to and grabbed that hammer.
Yep.
Yeah, I was sure there was. Oh, you thinking there was no way it was in logic, right?
Yeah, but nope, it was. Strength 2 was Forest Basement. Strength 3 was, and Strength 3 was Spirit Trial. By the way, like
Had to skip the key behind. Yeah, you did. Triple Jabu Forest and Spirit. Oh my gosh, that was the other thing. Like, we counted 4 times that all 4 of you were in the same location at the same time, at like varying points. And then there were, I think, 3 other times where 3 other times where there were 3 of you in the same location at the same time.
Yep. Triple Jabu, Triple Forest, Triple Spirit.
Yeah, lots of hand holding.
Oh my god. Alex and Nicola were in sync for much of the race, actually.
Yeah, really until this point right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where
Right.
Nicola chose to go check Fortress Roof first, and Alex went straight to GTG.
God, those spike enemies suck. They're the worst enemies in the game.
Mm-hmm. Now, Nicola's almost done. There's phase 1 down. Yeah, good luck for the Blitz tournament later, Light.
That's what I'm in. That's what I'm doing in at 2 p.m. today.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be in the Blitz tourney.
Yeah, good luck.
So many good people are going to be in it. There's no way. I'm screwed. There's no way I'm going to qualify. I was hoping nobody would find out. There would only be like 20 people.
I mean, they posted an announcement about it, so it's kind of hard to miss.
No, don't do that. If you do that, I don't have a chance. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to beat Light. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, E. Cole. I think they're going to finish in 4th, right? I don't think 4th place is finished yet.
Chance of, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is going to be a top 5. It's going to be a 4th place finish right here. On the swipe. Hey, the jump slash for swag. I like it.
GG's. Yeah, it happens. Like, I mean, if it had been something in Ice Cavern, you would have been ahead. As GG's to Eco at 258.40.
The Blitz tourney qualifier, I don't believe is being restreamed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, E-Cola immediately after Cola. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, Alex didn't get the rooftop chest!
No! Alex!
Why did you leave? Why did you leave? No! Oh, no! Oh, Alex, where are they going? I don't even think they dropped for roars out there. They have a full magic meter.
Oh, Alex, no.
Oh my god, that is... Whew. Going to Ganon's castle?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Alex is not going to be done anytime fast. Well, GG's. Yeah. Goodbye, Alex, for a bit. There's no seating that one. Alright, and Ecola does not speak much English, Ecola being one of our many French runners in the community, and does want to prepare also for the Blitz tourney qualifier later, so he'll not be joining us for an interview, but GG's to Ecola, I wished him luck and a good evening, and yeah.
It's
stringing, yeah.
It is a different... I think it's a combination of, like, it's a little bit of luck and a little bit of just, like, those little decisions that you make, like, I'm just, you know what? Screw it. I'm behind. I'm just not going to do the rooftop chest. Like, and of course, with the way Rando works, when you actively make the decision to skip something, the game will just pluck the item that you're looking for and just drop it where that spot where you skipped. It's unbelievable how that always works that way.
I know, right? Yeah, at least Devin's almost done.
Yeah, Devin is looking like not going to get a sub 3, obviously, but still has a chance to be a top 10 finisher.
He does, yeah. And, no, rooftop chest is not bad. I think Alex just forgot it.
Yeah, it's not a very slow check. It doesn't take you very long, but man, like, choosing to isolate that check is, like, I totally get isolating horseback archery given the fact that 1500 is nothing. I totally get that. Like, that makes sense to me. But the rooftop check, all you gotta do is climb up and go open a chest. You don't even gotta play a minigame for it.
No, I think he just straight up forgot, which is unfortunate.
Ooh, oh, the save! Oh! Devin almost let Morpha get away.
Phew. GG's to Drew in the meantime, finishing
Yeah,
5th. 301.33.
Very nice.
Drew actually one of Alex's multi-world teammates.
Oh, nice.
They're on a team with Dubadecker. And, you know, Drew, Decker, Alex is Dad! No, actually, that's their team name. They are Team Dad!
Yo, I love that. Team Bad. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that.
And yep, happy 3 hours. It's happy for
3 hours.
Mostly happy. It's not so happy for Alex, and not particularly happy for poor Light either, unfortunately. Oh man. Just leaving that check behind. Oh no, Alex. Well.
I swear, Devin is, what is Devin doing here? Do they have
for Ganons. Yeah, for Ganons.
Okay, I was wondering what was happening here.
Although, here's the question. Do they remember to get the boss key?
Oh no. Oh no, am I gonna speak another thing into existence?
We might.
Okay, alright, he remembered.
Okay, phew, thank you.
He remembered. Phantom, they did all do chickens and I'm upset about it. Alright. Oh yeah, big remember. Big pog, big remember. There it is.
Yep.
Cool. Oh my goodness.
Phew.
So how was oh my gosh. I'm just trying to think of like all of the things we can talk about. It's just like Hammer not being strength locked in Shadow, which is just hilarious.
It's not even hookshot locked, which is even funnier. Considering
Alex,
that hook.
I'll tell you this right now. Alex is last locationing the long shot. Like, there is no way that Alex is going to go back and do the roof. Alex may not even realize that the rooftop chest wasn't done. Like,
no.
Yeah.
Might remember HBA? I don't think they're remembering the fortress roof, though. So you've already been there twice. You just kind of assume you did the first trip, maybe. And it's one of those things, and that kind of brain fart doesn't always, like, that kind of brain fart happens all the time. It doesn't usually bite you, but unfortunately it is today for Alex, so... Well, rip Alex, unfortunately.
We're getting to see the credits for E. Cola. Is Devin's gonna not fight these two Iron Knuckles At the same time, this is what I usually do. If I don't have Bigoron Sword, just to be safe, I tend to fight them one at a time.
Yeah, I do wonder where the heck is that BGS, because we never saw it.
Ah, we didn't. What did we not find? We didn't find Bigoron Sword. We did not find double defense.
Didn't find the last bottle. Looking at
everything else we found.
Yep, we found everything else.
We found Greg. I'm pretty sure we found Greg. I thought Greg was in GTG.
Might have been. I think at that point I was more focused on other things.
Yeah. Oh, Greg was in Spirit. Okay. So yeah, we even have meme percent. We just don't have Bigoron Sword. The one quality of life item that you always want to find is the one we didn't find.
Nope, we did find just about everything else though. Including 3, speed, 0, ball back.
We didn't find Butter Knife, but we know where Butter Knife is.
Yep, it's Skull Mask.
Yeah, Skull Mask. And that was not getting done.
No.
Oh, man. So I actually have Alex here. Let's see where Alex is currently. I have it paused.
Fighting for the boss key chest.
Oh, they're climbing up Ganon's castle. Okay.
Yeah, heading for the boss key chest, which we know is not required. Skull Mask is the Skull Mask. It's part of the mask trading quest that you do as child after talking to Impa at the castle to get what is in Vanilla Zelda's Lullaby, and then you do some mask trading to various NPCs, and you then show the Skull Mask to the baby Deku scrubs in the Deku Theater in Lost Woods to get an item.
It is not a very fondly thought of check.
It takes a while.
Yeah, a lot of runners have varying opinions on Skull Mask. So... Also, we still have not had another finisher. I mean, this is really looking like 2 of our runners are going to be finishing in the top 10, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We do have the Mask of Truth, the end of that side quest, turned off because the Mask of Truth in these settings requires you to have all 3 spiritual stones, and that's just annoying. And tedious.
4 forfeits. Quite a couple more people.
Couple more, yeah. Light was one. We had one quit due to IRL issues, and a couple people just quit because of the seed.
Yeah. They just quit because, like, man, this sucks.
Pretty much.
This is really dumb. This is really, really dumb.
Mm-hmm. Arrow mentioned before the race that Devin might end up yelling at him in the Scrub Central Discord's VCs after this. I think Devin might be yelling at Arrow after might be yelling at Arrow later today. Yeah, about this seed, because this is a seed.
Yeah, I think a lot of runners probably took the Fire Temple bait.
Oh, yeah. It made sense, honestly, with that hammer way of the hero.
And again, it was funny because the hammer was way of the hero for 2 non-Fire Temple related hammer checks.
Oh my god, I know, right? That's the funniest part about this whole thing is... logical strength 1, I think. Well, I think it could have technically gotten the fortress roof, but yeah. What is probably most people's strength 1 off hammer rocks, and definitely that boomerang.
Yeah, so there was a way... Was there a way, theoretically, for the strength inside of Ganon's castle to be your silvers? I think there was, right?
I think so. I'm not sure if it could have been your strength 1, because
No.
I don't remember if there was a key. If water was strength locked is the issue there.
GG Devin with a 6th place finish.
310 flat, nice.
310 flat, that was good. That was sick. All right.
Yeah, I think we'll read Alex after we interview Devin, because Alex is going to be a while.
Let me refresh this. Cool. Yeah, where is Alex going now? Alex is obviously going child. What are they
What was
doing?
supposed to do as child anyway?
I have no idea. I actually don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Devin will be joining us for an interview.
Cool.
Well, we can get at least one runner in for an interview. It feels bad when you do a 4-person restream and no one comes in for various reasons.
Well, I mean, this one, I feel like Devin, you know, like I said, a lot of our runners were basically like neck and neck with each other. So
Oh yeah.
it's one of those situations where, you know, you're all kind of holding hands, linking arms at one point, and one of you goes off one way, the other goes off another way, and sometimes that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Alex is very, very far away, though, from
Oh my
going
god, yeah.
to where he needs to go.
Yeah. Oh, chess minigame. This makes sense.
Yeah, it was close most of the time, yeah, for sure.
It was. And Light could have really pulled ahead if there had been anything in Ice Cavern, but there just wasn't, unfortunately.
Oh, Light, if there had been something in Ice Cavern, Light easily wins in the restream, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we will be getting, I think we'll be getting Devin in here. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was, I haven't done a weekly in a long time, so that was cool. That was a lot of fun. Oh, man. And everyone get excited for the Blitz tourney coming up that I will be participating in, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yep. And the G's and Jimbo finishing 7th, 3, 12, and 6.
Still waiting for those top 10. There must have been a lot of people that fell for like a deep Fire Temple play. And
I mean, it makes sense.
Potentially not the. I think the thing that's skipping that's messing up a lot of people is that strength upgrade.
Oh yeah.
I think that's easily the thing that's causing the most difficulty.
Arrow, something we forgot to mention to you before the race is that there's an option in race time to hide comments. You'll want to go turn that on if you're listening. I forgot about that, in all honesty. I woke up like 45 minutes before this started, so...
Same. We were so prepared. So prepared. It was awesome.
So prepared for this hilarity.
I mean, that's, yeah.
Because we go into this scene as blind as the runners, so our reactions are live. We have... And,
The only thing the only thing that Star and I have the awareness of is the medallion spread. That's all we know going in. As much as this commentary led you not to believe that, because
Also, whoops, I'm showing Devin in now. Hey, Devin, GG's.
Hey, thank you.
Yo, GG, Devin. All right, so where do we start? Where do you want to start? Whatever you want to say. Seed, you go first.
I'm certainly like starting seems like the wrong word because like I want to start with something that actually was like pretty much like I wanted to end it when I found the fucking hammer in Shadow.
Oh my god,
the hammer, like, you got all the tools you needed. Like multiple way of the heroes just hinted to Shadow, and then in mid Shadow there's the hammer. Like I was staring at it in utter disbelief. Like,
I legitimately thought. So we didn't have your audio up. When you were staring, I was like, Devin's unplugging his computer. He's literally throwing it out the window. He's so irate that he walked away. I don't know what happened.
Like holy shit. So I was thinking of bailing. But then I really wanted to complete Shadow because I was just hoping for something else that does not look like a hammer at all. Turns out Shadow was completely empty except for that. I was like, okay, what are my options? What are my options? Fire? Nah. I can certainly do like a few quick hammerlock checks, like play Bolero, see like do Goron City and the Ferry, see what you get. And then there was the Rang. And I still had the Kag Way of the Hero in the back of my mind, which was obviously for Nocturne, but like there was still one check that I didn't do, which was Burning Kag. So like maybe that tells me something. So I actually was quite happy with seeing the hookshot on boomerang
Mhm.
test hint. And then like I did well before that and found the furrows. That was like insane. That was really cool. So
That was very, very useful this seed.
Just go up there. Like Furrows was insane to see, especially since you didn't have Prelude too. So like setting it in Ganon's castle was pretty cool. But like getting the hook shot, setting Furrows, and then you know, get stuff done. Like the letter in the like in Hyrule Field was kind of weird, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Boots Wave the hero, I guess. And then like getting the song from Burning Cake, which was the horse, which kind of sent me over to the Gerudo area. I was like, I'm going to go into this general direction until I find something, and then immediately I found the strength upgrade, which allowed me to do more progression. So I was just figuring like I need to do Forest right now. So I went back, did Forest, and then found the strength upgrade, which was not really surprising. And at that point I was thinking that like I'm only missing Longshot, so it has to be locked behind a forest, kind of. Behind the strength 2, so I did Spirit, and then I was thinking Ganon's Castle or GTG. I wish I did GTG first, but like I felt more like Ganon's Castle. And then like you found everything, you even found Fire Arrows and Strength 3 and Ganon's only to just extend your stay in a barren location, which was fucking stupid. Yeah, and then I just consider myself lucky that I tend to check the fortress rooftop before going in.
Okay. I'm glad you just said that, because you are the only one out of the 4 of them that did that first. You're the only one! Me and Star were like, why are they not checking rooftop chests? Why are they not doing it?
Like, if you go into like, if you go do rooftop chest first and find your go mode, you save whatever time you would have spent in GTG. If you go into GTG, you like have a potential to waste a lot of time, and then like if there's nothing in there, you're gonna do Fortress anyway. And like I feel, especially if you're in go mode, checking the rooftop first is more important. But like I had so many like opportunities. Like in my career, I had it come up so many times that there's like the second strength upgrade on top of the roof or something that you can actually use in GTG. So like you kind of want to get that out of the way first.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Do you have anything you wanted to ask, Devin, before I ask?
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, Star, if you also want to have anything.
Oh.
Not particularly. Sorry, I'm currently going to go clip that moment when you found it.
Clipping the thing where you found the hammer. So what I was going to say was, just to give you an idea of kind of how this seed was going for the 4 of you.
Okay.
Star and I counted 4 separate times that all 4 of you were in the same location at the same time. There were then 3 other times where 3 of you were in the same location at the same time. So
Yeah.
this seed, just to give you an idea, like this seed was very linear. It felt a little bottlenecky. That strength upgrade obviously was not in a good spot. One of them obviously being another strength locked strength over in Forest Temple.
Yeah.
You got the hook shot hint in Jabu relatively early. How soon, once you found Rudo's letter, were you like, because not a lot of you, I don't think any of you, when you got that Rudo's letter, rushed over to go get your hook shot.
Yeah, like I tried to do like Wave the Hero Calc, Wave the Hero DC fast in hope of finding a boomerang so I can just clear it up in one go, which didn't happen. So I was like, after being done with DC, I could like extend my play kind of, but like I wanted to see what Bolero had. It wasn't Bolero Minuet.
Oh yeah, Bolero was Minuet.
So like that gave me access to the Wave the Hero Storms, which I could then take into my Child 2, which was incredibly good timing.
Oh yeah.
And then like
excellent.
I kind of was like, okay, well it seems like a very good play right now. I can full clear it, and like I still have a chance to find the boomerang on my way to Jabu, basically. No rank still, but was a very good play either way because light arrows and whatever else. Like there was stacked this time.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Yeah,
I'm just
also, there's a clip.
Needs to go to the well.
And
Also,
then there's
like,
a
was
clip.
Deku even needed?
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Like
Nope.
it was really good because you got the boomerang and the bomb bag and like a bunch of chews early on.
Yeah.
But the like there was like many more bows and bomb bags available. Which
Oh
was,
my god!
It was
All
like
3 bomb bags were sphere 0.
that's just,
we were joking that like this seed was screaming at you. It was doing screams like "Go to Dodongo's cavern."
yeah.
And then after you did that, you're like, please, like the whole seed was just, please go to Shadow. Like,
Yeah.
please stop doing what you're doing and go to Shadow. And you're like, no, seed, I don't want to do that. I want to do other things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Dins was in bottom of the well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Was kind of
Storm's way of the hero.
That was actually ridiculous. Also, nice Kokiri Forest Foolish hint at the back of the
Oh my god.
Dude, no. You can't do that to me.
Kuiper and I had so many
But, like,
laughs at this
It
scene.
was like the hints were actually pretty good. The seed, like the
They
distribution
were.
of the hint stones, because like at some like when I was an adult, like I was on the way to open up the Medigoron hint when I realized, wait, I have all the hints. I don't need to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Or
I had,
how about the one hint up, because you guys were, all 4 of you were child for about the first 45 minutes of the seed.
Yeah.
How about the Darunia's dance hint up in the Boulder Maze after you do Darunia's?
no, I thought like because Requiem was early and I got Saria's song before I ever went adult, I kind of figured that maybe if there's something on like one of the Saria songs locked checks, I might actually gain something here, which turned out to be entirely false because there was nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Also, there was a hint that I really had to chuckle when I saw it. Skull Mask has the Kokiri sword. Well, good that this is not tournament settings.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like you could just
Yeah,
ignore
for
that. Nice cameo appearance.
I had a chuckle when one of the Zora's fountain hints was that boomerang chest hook shot. It
Yeah, the other one wasn't the other one in Colossus.
was.
Yeah, that was. I think that was really important for me getting that early on and getting the songs going early on.
Yeah, I do wonder if you never saw that hint, because the Shadow Temple hammer was not. The Shadow Temple hook, that was not a hookshot locked hammer. That was the very last
Yeah.
check in Shadow Temple you can
Also,
do without
I was
hook
thinking
shot.
about maybe finding a potential strength upgrade, but like I can't exactly remember how many keys were in the Crusher room.
It was one.
There was
top,
one
we
up
checked.
top, yeah. So like everything beyond that point was strength locked, and it didn't have a strength. So whenever I was finding my strength, I would know where approximately look for the first one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we were actually theoretically, if you never saw that rang chest hit, which would be kind of hard to do,
Oh my god!
admittedly, you would just single dip Jabu. You got furrows anyway, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you go like in that scenario, you go into your like you do well. You have the letter, right?
hmm
Maybe you have the letter. I don't know, but it seemed like a good time for me to check it at that point because I was
Yeah.
close and I had iron boots already. And then if you don't have the hookshot hint, you can still go into Shadow and clear as much as you can and still find the hammer, which gives you because you have hovers, you can leave the crater too, so you get the rang, and then you go to Jabu and just get your hookshot along the way. So getting that hint, especially with Furor's Wind, saved some time. But I think it was not that disastrous to miss it.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I don't know if it would have really mattered much time wise if you went there.
Yep.
If you didn't
So-
dip for it.
So on
yeah.
a scale of 1 to banned, how do you rate this seed?
Well, band is not a number. I don't know. I would like it wasn't that bad. Like
No, the seed wasn't horrible, but it was a troll, and I loved it.
it was a little bit trolly, but
And
I
loved
feel like that was okay. I wouldn't ban you for that just yet.
I'd rather have a troll seed than a bad seed.
I mean, it was certainly fun to play for the most part.
It was a fire temple required away from being a bad seed.
Yeah, like imagine you do like the entirety. Like you go into Deku Tree, you do the whole thing. There's like all the items in there you can find somewhere else, and then you full clear Stone Shadow, which is way of the hero to get the only thing in there is the hammer. Then you go and full clear Fire Temple. At that point, it's like a kind of AD.
It's like at that point,
Yeah.
just go pick
Like
up your
that would have
Serenade.
sucked. Like,
Yeah.
I was just trying to circle around fire and do all the hammerlock checks I can without going in, which actually worked out quite well.
Yeah,
But I
poor
still
Light.
had in the back of my mind.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Poor Light. What happened to Light that caused him to quit on Restream is that he was iced, while the rest of you did GTG area.
And then did fire.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did all the DLC. He did all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Well,
And at that
I guess
point, he quit.
I guess
there
any
was...
any last words with the seed, because then we can close this one out and send everyone over to Alex's channel.
I don't have anything else.
He did do a deep fire, but
he couldn't because he was strength locked.
Well, I'm just happy that I avoided fire and GTG. I wish I could have
Yes.
avoided Ganons on top of that, but that's just too much to ask, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to avoid
Ganons
all
is
the
too strong
seed.
of a place to like avoid, though.
Especially with Strength 3
Prelude.
Spirit Trial. Yeah, Prelude.
Prelude on. Oof.
All I have to say is, Devin, it was GG, a lot of fun. You finished in top 10, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, GG's.
Star,
That is awesome,
thanks for
Thank you.
Star, thanks for the co-coms. It was fun. Arrow, thanks for rolling this, whatever this was.
This is a thing.
This is absolutely a thing.
Yeah. And I'm actually gonna go and get ready for the Blitz tournament later, but I will catch you guys later. It was a lot of fun.
Follow the comms, follow the trackers,
follow our runners,
and the runners.
And thanks for having me on Restream. Thanks.
Follow
for
everybody.
Yeah, that was fun.
Of course. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.